Welcome to Big Vile Opinion. Moderators, with my permission, any negativity in the chat should be hidden from this channel. This channel is a negativity-free channel, drama-free channel, and we are here to push the message out. We will not be distracted. So with my permission, any negativity in the chat should be hidden from this channel. Welcome to Big Vile Opinion Platform.
And I just really want people to know, I appreciate anybody that's helping me. I appreciate anybody that's helping me. A lot of people have been there for me. I just don't want people going back and forth, being mad at each other because one person did this for me and another person did that for me. That's what the devil wants. He wants to cause confusion. That's what these people want. They want to cause confusion. And confusion ain't gonna do nothing but keep me in here. But the real thing here, lifetime, as far as quick on lifetime, as far as lifetime is concerned, there are real people, real women out here really being abused, really missing. They're really missing. They're really chained up in basements. I've been in here 4 years. I haven't seen one person that was ever chained up in a basement come forward for anything. But I tell you one thing, before Lifetime came out, I was minding my business. I was in the studio. I was working with celebrities. I had tours. But when Lifetime came out, all of that went away. Meaning, before Lifetime came out, I had no charges pending against me. Nobody had went to a radio station or had went to, a police station. It took a year to put together Lifetime. If all of the things they said I did on Lifetime were true, it only take a minute to go to a police station. But when there's a crime committed, you don't go make a movie on it. You go to the police station. Nobody had done that.
Yo, what's up, everybody? It's been a minute, man. It's been a while. How y'all doing, man? I ain't got all the lighting and stuff, It's been a while. I'm kind of dark. Yeah. Excuse me. I just wanted to come on and show my face, let y'all know, man, what's been going on. Let's see, man. Cynthia, what's going on? Goddess, what's up? Bree, what's going on? Miss Lady T, what's up? It's been a minute, man. Y'all gotta update me on what's been going on, man. What's been going on out here? I see kellz got a new case coming. Got a case coming up in Minneapolis. I did see that. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, I miss y'all too, man. I miss y'all too, Cynthia. I just been chilling, been working, been trying to get everything in order. Really just been on the grind. Just really been in grind mode lately here. But I most definitely been missing my YouTube family. Want to get back to doing my content, at least, if it ain't every day, at least 2 to 3 days out of a week, I want to get back to doing my content. Just getting acclimated with the new job, with everything that's been going on, everything that's been transpiring within my personal life. I had a little time today to come on and see what's up with you all, see what's been going on, see what's the latest that's been going on. I've been around, I listen in to some live sometime when I have time. I check out some lives when I have time. Um, but the only thing I've seen really the latest with kellz is the the court case in Minneapolis. I guess it's supposed to take place in December. Are you all going to be attending it? Who's going to be attending um, the court dates in December? If anyone's going to be attending the court dates in December, let me know. Let me know. I most definitely would like to meet you guys. I think I'll be attending it. I'll be attending it if you know. Uh, Not sure if I'll be in the inside, but I will be attending the court dates in December. Hopefully they don't have to go. Hopefully it don't have to go. But if it does, then most definitely I'll be there to support. I'll be there to support. Thank you, Cynthia. Oh yeah, man. Um, people still, people been still keeping everything relevant. Keeping kellz relevant. You know, um, keeping his name alive. Shout out to it's a TikTok channel. I know it's been a channel over on TikTok who has been playing kellz music. Tammy J, what's going on? It say Cheryl Moore say three new lawyers. Okay. Yeah, I seen what those is the three new lawyers. Are those the Bo Brinley them, the guys who represented are those the guys who represented Darryl McDavid, or is it three totally different lawyers? Yeah, I was confused with this whole Minneapolis case because I thought the case was dismissed and thrown out, but they say they it went from a criminal. They threw out the criminal. Okay, Bo and McDavid. Okay, yeah, because I thought this whole case got threw out. They say the criminal case got threw out, so I guess this is supposed to be a civil case or something. You know, and this lady is claiming to have been what 17, and she said that she just supposed to been dance for him when she was 17. She was paid to dance for him. What up with it, Patrick? What's good with it? Yeah, man, that's crazy though. This man, after he went through all of this other BS, here they still go. Want to keep piling on. But I'm confident in Bonjean. Yeah. Also, Judge Lennon Weber passed away. Like, wow. Like, that's something else I heard took place. Judge Lennon Weber passed away. How does that affect the case? How does it change? Does it change anything that Judge Lennon Weber passed away? What does that mean? Do they get a new judge over the case? What happens with this? Well, I know he was going through the appeal process where it was denied, but it still could go up to the Supreme Courts. Yeah, man. I just hope everybody been good, man. I just been sitting back chilling. Um, Right, Patrick. Same here, man. Working hard, staying out the way. That's all we can do. That's all we can do. I see the Adelina. I mean, what y'all with the Trump, man? Let's see. Let's see what we got here. So here it is. So this is what we got coming up, and this is from 20. This is from 4 years ago.
I'm Mike Freeman, Hennepin County Attorney, and I'm here to announce that the Hennepin County Attorney's Office has charged R. Kelly with 2 counts, one of engaging in prostitution with an individual under 18 years of age, and one for hiring or offering to hire for sexual purposes with a person under 18. This event occurred in July of 2001. The victim was under 18 at the time. She was attempting to obtain a autograph from Mr. Kelly. He gave it to her and also gave her a phone number and told her to call him. When she called him, she was directed to go to his hotel, where she was met with a member of his staff and ushered up to his hotel suite. After some discussion, she was offered $200 to take her clothes off and to dance before him. She accepted the $200. He got naked and they...
So, do y'all really think this man got to give $200? Y'all really think this man got to give up $200? I mean, honestly, y'all think that? Y'all think this man giving up $200? I'm just trying to, you go back to the room of a celebrity, you know what I'm saying? Something that this is not no regular situation. You know what I'm saying? You end up in the room of a celebrity. Do you think do you think that celebrity got to give this person $200 to take their clothes off? You know what I'm saying? You're a fan, you're a fanatic. You end up in a celebrity room. Do you think this man giving you $200 to take your clothes off? You know what I'm saying? Right, Cynthia? Why? Why am I giving you $200 to do this? Right, Patrick?
Proceeded. She was met with a member of his staff and ushered up to his hotel suite. After some discussion, she was offered $200 to take her clothes off and to dance before him. She accepted the $200. He got naked and they proceeded to dance. She was also, after completion of that, she was also invited to and had the opportunity to have a VIP seating to see the concert. And as she was under 18, it was a performance for 18 and older only. So that was a special privilege. There was some discussion about him going to Chicago, but that diminished when she called the number again. Initially, he talked with her briefly, but he was very hoarse. But thereafter, the phone number was changed. That was the extent of the contact. This kind of conduct, particularly juveniles, is simply not acceptable in the state of Minnesota or frankly anywhere. She was a juvenile at the time.
What's going on,
On the plantation, what's going on, big guy? That's
man,
you. You've been resting it. You've been resting and kicking it for a while. That's good.
Yeah. What's been going on,
man? Just waiting to get off the plantation, man. Yeah, man. That's it. Just keeping up under the radar, man. That's it. Not too much shaking.
Yeah, it's the same here, man. That's the same, man. Just low key out the way.
So how many fishes you done caught?
Man, so many, bro. Man, I mean, so many. I caught so many. I broke my pole, man.
Oh wow.
I'll just show y'all something.
Good. That's good, man. That's good, man. That's good.
Yeah, man. What other than that, man? How you been, man?
I've been good, man. I've been good, man. You know what I mean? I've been good, man. Just trying to get my rest, man, and trying to plan for my birthday in September, what I'm going to do. Other than that, I've been attending a lot of jazz concerts like I do. That's my way of treating myself and relaxing and enjoying, good atmosphere. So, yeah, that's about it.
Oh yeah, man. That's all I've been doing, man. Just working and staying out the way, man.
How's the kids doing?
Man, wonderful. My son, he went to Georgia, to visit his sisters and his grandma. He haven't seen them in 3 years since his mom's funeral. So he was able to get back for the first time in 3 years and see them. Teresa, what's going on? He was able to get back and see them. We'll show y'all some. Now, this Hennepin County attorney is saying that this incident happened in 2001 with this girl at this hotel. We also have, hold on.
And blessings to everybody in the chat. My apologies. Blessings to everybody representing the chat. Bless you and your household.
Mm-hmm. Now you got in 2001, sued by intern Tracy Stanford sued kellz R. Kelly and accusing him of inducing her into an indecent sexual relationship when she was 17. The woman, a former intern at Epic Records, said she was treated as his personal sex object and cast aside. He often tried to control every aspect of my life, including who I would see and where I would go, she said. The case was settled out of court for an undisclosed sum, according to the New York Post. But it just go to show you, man. Now they saying that this shit with this was in 2001. With this Adelina Prado chick say this happened in 2001. But you say the man offered you $200. He offered you. He didn't threaten you. He offered you, and you took the offer to dance naked, and you got inside a concert that was 18 plus when you were 17, and then he left, and you never heard from him again. And this is a court case, that's a trial that's about to take place in December.
Just the Minnesota thing.
Yeah, that's the Minnesota thing.
What's your thoughts on that when you hear that? A lot of information is missing.
Is not only just information missing in 2001, Man, you got to think. They saying this is July of 2001. Now, if this man have tours, whatever situation, now you're going to be able to put these dates together. You know what I'm saying? You got to go back to see where did he have a show at in July of 2001. Did he even have a show in Minnesota in July of 2001? You know, it just seemed like a reach. You know, they dismissed it. Let me see, could I find that? Hold on. Because they dismissed it. Then they bring it back. Let's see.
They can do that. They dismissed it and then.
Now hold on for the show.
New at 4, Minnesota prosecutors have dropped state sex charges against disgraced R&B superstar R. Kelly. They cited his lengthy federal prison sentences for that decision. Federal juries in Chicago and New York convicted 56-year-old Kelly of crimes including. New at 4, Minnesota prosecutors have dropped state sex charges against disgraced R&B superstar R. Kelly. They cited his lengthy federal prison sentences for that decision. Federal juries in Chicago and New York convicted 56-year-old Kelly of crimes including child. 4, Minnesota prosecutors have dropped state sex charges against disgraced R&B superstar R. Kelly. They cited his lengthy federal prison sentences for that decision. Federal juries in Chicago and New York convicted 56-year-old Kelly.
This is my thing. Why would y'all drop charges because of a prison sentence that was given for other victims if you all are representing a victim? Where does the justice come for that victim? The same with Kim Fox dropping the charges. How you just drop charges when you proclaim to have victims of the similar situations? If I rob 2 stores and they catch me robbing the second store and they not gonna say, well, the first store not gonna say, well, then since he got charged for the second store, you know, we just gonna drop the charges. Hell no, they gonna bring charges too.
Right.
They want me to be punished for robbing them too.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You kill 2 people, they gonna say, well, you got found guilty for killing the first person, so you know, we just gonna drop the charge on the second one. No, hell no, they gonna put both of them bodies on you.
Right.
But mysteriously, they feel sorry because this man been convicted in federal court. We just gonna drop our cases. So now, how your victim supposed to feel? Is it about the victim? That right there, to me, shows that it's not about the victims. Because if it's about the victims getting justice, you're not gonna drop no charges.
Right.
Because he got sentenced in federal court. But we know what it's about. It's harder. It's harder to prove these allegations in a state court versus federal court. You know, hearsay is admissible in the federal court. That shit ain't gonna work in the state.
Right. That's an interesting point.
Now, I guess this case that's coming back is more of a civil case, a civil trial. I don't know, man.
Yeah. That sounds a lot of sketchy. That's really sketchy.
So why would you know what I'm saying? What's the purpose of dismissing it? if all these supposed to be, crime. Then they talking about this is a 2001 incident.
That was before the doggone 2008 trial.
Yeah.
So you would think that if that happened in 01, then that 2008 trial, man, they would have shown up, put that on there too.
Man, that's what I'm saying.
You're just gonna forget about that, then have all them allegations that surrounding that time frame. Then 2008 trial comes. You're not gonna say nothing about it. You just go on, and then all of a sudden you come up to 2019, and then you get, and now you bring it back. I don't get that. That's something ain't right with that. Yeah, I don't know. I like somebody said in the chat. I wonder if he probably be another one.
But how could you, I don't understand it. Like they started saying they dropped the charges because of a federal conviction. That don't even make sense, man.
Yeah, I'm thinking about that. I don't get that.
Another situation.
He had a major trial in 2008, and that don't even come up after the case is done with and over with. You don't get nothing about none of that. 2019 come around 20.
State's Attorney Kim Foxx announced her office will drop criminal charges against former R&B star R. Kelly.
Yes, his lawyers have been pushing for this, saying that the sentences that he's already serving in New York make this a waste of time and resources. So here to discuss more about this is Fox legal analyst Karen Conti. Karen, can you hear us okay?
I can.
Okay, so first of all, give us this reaction. It sounds at face value pretty extreme here. He's been in the news so much over these allegations, and the charges, at least locally, have been dismissed.
I'm very surprised. You very rarely see prosecutors drop charges for reasons that she gave, which is we already have convictions against this guy and we don't want to waste our resources. I mean, it makes sense. We have two good jury verdicts against him that would probably be upheld on appeal. But I think there's something else going on here, and I have a few ideas actually.
Do tell.
Well, I think these are old allegations, 25 years old, and they may have some problems with the witnesses remembering things. They may have problems with different evidence coming into play. And also, these witnesses may not want to testify. Perhaps they've been traumatized too much by the press, and they don't want to sit for yet another trial and be traumatized. And finally, there's one that's a little complicated, and that is that these allegations in both the state and the federal case are kind of intertwining and very similar with similar witnesses. And so it could be that if there is a jury verdict that is a loss in the state court, it could be used in the federal court appeal to show that there are inconsistent verdicts. And that could imperil the verdict that happened in federal court. So I think the idea is that there is everything to lose and not a whole lot to gain.
Karen, this has been rumored for, I would say, a few months now that this is going to turn out this way. Do you worry, though, that this sends the wrong message?
Well, it does, especially when the charges were brought and pursued, and now they're dropped, because we're all sitting here speculating as to what, the real reason is. And it just doesn't give us a lot of confidence in our prosecutorial, system here, in my view. I mean, if they didn't want to bring the charges, they shouldn't have brought them in the first place. And I guess it just makes us all speculate in a way that doesn't give me, like I said, a lot of confidence.
You mentioned one piece of speculation that perhaps if things don't go well on the local level, that could imperil the conviction that's already stands in federal court. On the flip side of that, if something were to happen with his other sentence in New York, that gets commuted, that gets overturned or whatever, would it not be a good idea to go through the process here locally as kind of a safety measure or a backup?
Well, sure it would be, because we have two verdicts, one in New York, one in Chicago. And in fact, the federal case is going to be sentenced in February. And my guess is that sentence is going to be as long as, if not longer, than the New York sentence. And yeah, it would be an extra layer of protection to keep R. Kelly in jail. But again, I just have a feeling that because of the time that's transpired, and perhaps Kim Foxx didn't have confidence in her ability to get convictions, it's a little bit more of a liberal jury pool in state court rather than federal court. And maybe they were just concerned.
You heard what she said.
So basically, the state know they ain't had no doggone case.
Right. Kim Foxx lacked confidence in getting a conviction.
Right. They ain't want to be embarrassed. You know, they ain't had nothing anyway. That's why they made it federal. Because it's, man, these jokers, bro.
For both thoughts, where you go, man? The games they play with people's lives, man.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Now you got two different states giving you the same excuse for dropping their state cases. It's because of the man been convicted already in a federal court. Which don't make sense. Because how these victims, I now understand why these victims coming out, you know, doing the shit they doing.
Mm-hmm. Right.
They're saying what they saying. Cause shit, they just got pushed to the side. Man, J-Rock, man, I ain't been on here in 2 months, and you in the chat for real.
You better get out that doggone chat. Don't know what's up. Get out that chat.
Mm-hmm. Stick your head in the door.
Right, right. At least we need your help, J-Rock. We need your help.
Stick your head in the door.
Right. Wave or speak or something.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so it's gonna be interesting to see what takes place in December. And I think it's just supposed to be a civil trial.
Right. It's about money, man.
And they know that man got that bread stacked up. Now, them royalties, they already know how much he been getting every quarter.
Mm. Mm.
Everybody been paid off.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Mr. Timeline.
What up, J-Rock?
What's good? What's good, Jay Rizzle?
What up, Vine? What up, Muse?
Man, how you feeling, bro?
Man, just trying to keep cool. You know how this heat going down out here.
Man, you ain't got to tell me.
Just came on because I didn't even know you was on. I looked up, I was like, oh damn, let me just go ahead and say what's up. And they talking, man, what you doing in the chat? Like, dude, I just got in the damn chat.
Right. hey, J-Rock, you know, nephew, you know, he a fisherman now. You know, he got a fisherman business now, right?
Oh yeah, I heard he trying to be the Black Jack from Stowe now.
Right. Nephew said he been catching so many fish, man. He done broke one of his good poles. Oh shit.
Well,
what's up, I am saying?
You know what? Let me go ahead and tell y'all this right now because I found something very interesting that happened.
Go ahead.
I don't know if y'all know this or not, but remember how I've been talking about that whole incident that happened to R. Kelly in Louisiana?
Yeah, the incident in Louisiana. Okay.
How he had that concert and then the health club issue, and then he had to go, he had to go back to Chicago.
Right.
You know, I downloaded the article, right, and I had it saved on my as one of my favorites.
Okay.
I clicked on it. You know, the article is gone.
Wow. Get out of here.
They took it down. If you click on it now, you're going to get the homepage of MTV.
How interesting. How interesting. Somebody don't want that to get out.
Yeah, but it's too late because even like on the because like on my laptop, you know, they got this little app called Copilot. Now the Copilot actually pops up a little bit of that information on there. The Copilot popped it up. So what I did, I copied it and I saved it on my hard drive. But I talked, but you know, you said Provoked Thoughts was on earlier.
Yeah, he playing hide and go seek.
Yeah, I talked to him yesterday, and I told him that happened. What happened?
Okay.
He said he thinks he said he may have somebody that may be able to retrieve it.
Okay.
So he asked me what the information I had. So I sent him the information on the article. I gave him the name of the article, the source, and I had the date when the article was put out.
Okay. Good. What's your thoughts on this Minnesota thing coming up? What do you think?
You know what my thoughts are about this? I told people every time every time when R. Kelly has something coming up, if some bullshit goes on, you now want to have it do a civil suit in regards to R. Kelly because you dropped the case at first criminally. Now you want to go civil suit. So why you want to go civil? I'll tell you why. R. Kelly had another milestone anniversary recently. You want to know what that anniversary was? R. Kelly had the Life soundtrack celebrated its 25th anniversary, its silver anniversary a couple of months ago. And we all know the Life soundtrack. The Life soundtrack based on the movie by Eddie and Martin. Right. And which spawned hits like Life by Casey and JoJo, Speechless by the Ozzy Brothers, It's Gonna Rain by Kelly Price, and of course, who can we not forget about one of the most dynamic songs ever made on that soundtrack and of this man's career, Maxwell with Fortunate.
Fortunate, man.
Right.
Fortunate.
Yeah. Wow.
So, as a matter of fact, it was on March 16th of this year, that album just celebrated its silver anniversary.
Wow. What time?
I told people every time that man has a milestone anniversary, they want to come out with some bullshit.
And election time is right around in this.
I gotta find out the tour dates for July 2001.
But I'll tell you what. Why would MTV take that article down? Because they say in the article that the brawl happened July of 1996. Aaliyah and R. Kelly had gone their separate ways by then. So what would be the purpose of you taking that article down? If that happened when it did. Obviously, it didn't happen when they say it did, because people will turn around and start digging and finding out what really happened. Right. And one of the reasons why they didn't want to bring this up is because if they were to bring this to light, there's a whole section in the state of Louisiana that can debunk that damn story.
Right.
Hold on.
And here's the funny part. I talked to my cousin last night. I got a cousin born and raised in Chicago. Talked to him last night.
Okay.
I brought this up to him. He never knew this.
Wow.
My cousin is in his late 50s, early 60s.
Right.
He didn't know that R. Kelly had another legal issue which caused him to go back to Chicago to meet with his lawyer, and then had to come back down to Louisiana to go to court.
Right.
He never knew that.
Wow.
So next, Vi, do you happen to have the copy of that article, or do you have it backed up, saved somewhere?
Which one?
The one in regards to the incident in Lafayette, Louisiana.
No, I don't have it. I don't have it on hand.
Because I actually called you yesterday.
Yeah, I did see that. Was it yesterday or the day before yesterday?
No, it was yesterday when I called you.
Yeah, boy. Hey, man, I be wanting to call people back, but man, by the time I wake up after getting out of that heat, I'm like, shit.
Right.
Oh yeah,
I hear you.
That will take you down.
Yeah. It's in triple digit with the index here in Chicago now.
Yeah. My cousin told me.
Yeah.
He said, man, we might be knocking 100.
Yeah.
Because he already told me that. So when I told him that, he said, wow, he did not know about that incident. I sent him the piece of the article that I found. I sent him the information when Aaliyah filed a lawsuit. I sent him that, and I sent him the transcript information on the Chicago trial.
Oh wow, that's what's up.
So I sent him all of that, and he was like, he didn't know any of that. And it's like,
and what was his response after that?
Well, when I told him about the article, what happened, because see, when the incident happened in Lafayette, and I also told him, he didn't know this. I told him my brother / your cousin and his wife went to that same concert in Lafayette and spent the night and came back home and told me all about it.
Right. Yeah. Man, this is interesting. Yeah, this is something you always say it when around the doggone election, man. Anytime around the election, man, that's very interesting. They bring it up. Yeah, we got the election in December. I think November. I think it's November. Yeah, and then that doggone case they got coming up in December. That's interesting. Wow. The milestone and that doggone anniversary, silver anniversary of that life out, man. It's too many coincidences, bro. It's just too many. It's too many coincidences. It's too many for us to say coincidence, man.
Look, I already knew. I was like, man, look, you can't sit up here and tell me, well, it's about young black women and girls. And I told people all the time,
Right.
If it's really about young black women and girls, why is every move that's been strategically made and centered around this man's music catalog?
Yeah.
Yellow Bees, what's up, man? Hit that link, man. Now, as y'all see on the stream, we got that. This is the tour dates from 2001. I'm not sure if y'all can see it.
Yeah, I spread them out open. Yeah.
July 11th, but then you right back in Milwaukee the next day, July 12th. Man, do you know, like, now, let's listen to what this attorney in Minneapolis had to say, how he said this situation occurred. Let me see if this is it.
I'm Mike Freeman, Hennepin County Attorney, and I'm here to announce that the Hennepin County Attorney's Office has charged R. Kelly with 2 counts, one of engaging in prostitution with an individual under 18 years of age, and one for hiring or offering to hire for sexual purposes with a person under 18. This event occurred in July of 2001. The victim was under 18 at the time. She was attempting to obtain a autograph from Mr. Kelly. He gave it to her and also gave her a phone number and told her to call him. When she called him, she was directed to go to his hotel, where she was met with a member of his staff and ushered up to his hotel suite. After some discussion, she was offered $200 to take her clothes off and to dance before him. She accepted the $200. He got naked and they proceeded to dance. She was also, at the completion of that, she was also invited to and had the opportunity to have a VIP seating to see the concert. And as she was under 18, it was a performance for 18 and older only, so that was a special privilege. There was some discussion about him going to Chicago, but that diminished when she called the number again. Initially,
So why would he have discussion about going to Chicago when the next tour stop was in Milwaukee? He wouldn't have been in Chicago. Man, he wouldn't have been in Chicago. Shit, man. Look at these dates. Look at the dates. So why would he talk about Chicago if you look at the dates? Shit, man, Chicago ain't nowhere in the next 2 months.
Right.
Look, you see it on the screen.
I see it.
Chicago ain't nowhere within the next 2 months.
Now, here's the funny part about all this. Why is Adelina Prado trying to drag this shit out? Because you know damn well Adelina Prado was not under 8. Was not
exactly.
under 18.
She's the same age as Lisa
Van Allen.
Matter of fact, I think she's a year older than Lisa Van Allen.
You're older.
So
1979, basically.
At that point, because 1998, Lisa Van Allen was 18.
What's up, Lisa?
So that means in 98 she was 19, and they say this happened in 2001. So 3 years from now, that means Adelina Prado was 22.
Exactly.
She was not under 7. She was not under 18.
Lying bastards. Lying ass bastards.
Y'all see the bullshit, bro.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
It's clear.
Yeah.
Shit.
What's up, Tanisha? Larissa, what's going on?
Only 35% of us can see the shit.
Right.
And 65% some dumb motherfuckers taking shit from the left.
Yeah.
You already see what they were trying to do to Trump last night.
This is why.
Hey, Yellow Bees.
This is why I come on here, and this is why I do. This is why I do what I do, because I'm gonna come on here, and I'm gonna put this shit into context the way it need to be put, and we're gonna have the facts to back up what we saying. We just don't believe. We just don't speak out of feelings and emotions. You know, if we can't come, we got to make this make sense. Why would he talk about her coming back to Chicago? You see, this man got a tour date every day for July to the end of August almost. So when was he gonna meet her in Chicago?
Shit,
he don't fly.
When he was in LA doing this concert.
You see what I'm saying? He don't fly. So when he gonna come to Chicago? You just gonna be up there?
Yeah, Yellow Bees.
Here's another thing that y'all hear.
Yeah.
Did y'all hear that too? He
What's
said
that?
the concert, you had to be 18 or older to attend. This is in 2001.
Mm-hmm. That's right.
You had to be 18 or older to attend the concerts.
And Adelina was over 18.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
she's
she was
still
over
dragging the
18.
shit out to this day.
Jeez,
So,
this effort, boy.
so tell the damn truth for once and get this nigga out of there. But I know it's not gonna work that way.
Hello, T. T is blunt.
Yeah.
What's going on?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
man. It's
busy, man. But I don't know when you jumped on. Did you hear what I said about the about the article in Louisiana?
Lafayette, right?
Yeah. MTV took it down.
Bastards.
They pulled it off the internet, bro. And I know they did it recently. It was within a month because the last 3 weeks or so, it was still up.
Mm-hmm.
So within the last 2 weeks, they took it down.
Mm. So what made them take it down?
Huh?
So what made them fools take it down?
That's a good question.
What made them take it down?
Of course, it is contradiction to the time. See, the thing is, what they've been trying to keep away from the public is the timeline of events and the timeline of the accusations that these women are making. Just like you're saying, this man was in Minneapolis and he did all of this, and she stripped, she danced, all of this before a concert. Then after the concert, then you talk to him and then you never heard from him again. Well, he ride on a tour bus, so the man don't have a lot of time. Your next tour is in Milwaukee, which is about 4 or 5 hours from here. But then you're on a tour bus, maybe a little bit slower. Then you gotta get there. You gotta get your stage right. You know what I'm saying? You gotta do so you gonna have to be there early, so you can get all your sound checks and everything done, and then you go
the mic work right.
You know what I'm saying? So you leaving straight off the stage, probably take a shower, get on the bus, and gone.
Yeah, because kellz didn't like taking planes.
No.
He was a tour bus kind of guy, man. I don't blame him for that.
Yeah, no, he didn't.
Right.
And you know what? Going back to what you were saying, Yellow Beast, one of the reasons why I believe they took that article down was because it was like I said, like what Big Wats said is the contradiction. But here's the strange part. They said that, according to the article, the incident happened July of 1996. So at that point,
I was born, basically.
Right. So at that point, R. Kelly and Aaliyah had gone their separate ways.
Because Aaliyah came out that year. She came out with 1 in a Million, the album.
Right.
He was working with Timbaland and Missy Elliott and them.
Right.
So kellz was in his own lane. Aaliyah was in her own.
Yeah.
And they
see,
never had issues.
See, R. Kelly was on tour. He was on tour on this Top Secret tour, and it was him, LL Cool J, and Escape that was on that tour.
Right.
Now,
that's the same year he came out with I Believe I Can Fly with Space Jam on it.
Yep. So if you go back, see at that point in time, R. Kelly, that tour never had an issue. There was nothing that stopped that tour.
No.
There was no incident that happened. But prior to that tour, the 12-play tour, that's when you had that incident.
Yeah,
and that was in '94.
And around that same time, man, you know, kellz and Pac was hitting each other up off on Sunset in LA, and they were planning on working with that Best of Both World albums. Was originally supposed to be planned, but never got it together. I wish, man.
Yes.
That shit together, dog.
You wish. You wish.
Pac wound up dying. And that was the same year Pac died.
and kellz are my two favorite artists.
Yeah.
That was the real Best of Both Worlds.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You got him and Camel Face.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, and like I said, and I think the reason they took it down was because they knew if they came out and pushed that BS, there's a whole section in the state of Louisiana that would debunk that damn story. Because if you look at also, not only did they take that article down, but there's no information from the local Lafayette media, be it TV, radio, or print, about this incident.
Yep.
There's
Because
nothing on it.
was really getting down like that. Why he had the key to Louisiana?
Right.
Right. So, hey, Yellow Beast, this Uncle Muse. Check this
What's
out.
good,
I don't know if you heard when J Rock mentioned that. I think he said this March that just passed, the Life soundtrack made its 25th silver anniversary.
Oh yeah.
Okay, now we have this Lafayette situation where the information has been taken down. Look at the connect the dots and tell me from your gut, what are you hearing? And then you got the election coming up in November. Now they bringing up this case in Minnesota in December of this year. All this stuff is happening back to back. It's too many coincidences. It's too many coincidences. What you think?
I'm agree with you. It's too many coincidences, man. It's what it is.
Not only that, just to.
And they know they all know that Lafayette, Louisiana shit is BS. They all know this whole kellz shit is BS. Lifetime, all of it is BS from the beginning to the end. Yeah. And now we're at the damn finish line of this shit.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah. And you know what else, BZ, on top of it?
Yeah, what's going on?
I had a talk with my cousin yesterday. My cousin, born and raised in Chicago.
Mm-hmm.
He's late 50s, early 60s.
Yeah, you around my age.
I brought this information. I brought the incident up about Lafayette and what happened there. He never knew.
Most everybody didn't know.
He never knew about it.
I'll tell you this though. When I was in high school, I was in 11th grade. I was doing my research on kellz and stuff. You know, I still listen to him. I still do to this day. I don't give a damn what nobody says. But I was looking at the Lafayette stuff, and I'm like, man, this don't seem like kellz character at all. That he will pick a fight with somebody in Lafayette just don't make sense. But I believe that was more of a Demetrius and type of shit, because ain't no way kellz will just go and fight anybody in the bar or whatever basketball game where he was at.
No,
they was going there to play straight ball. That's it.
Right. Yeah, that was the entourage.
He wound up having at the case, you know, he pled no contest and he had 1 year unsupervised probation.
Damn.
And there was somebody in Big Vi's chat who said that she lived in Louisiana and said that R. Kelly was at his trial was at the LPCC, which is the Lafayette Parish Correctional Center / Lafayette Parish Courthouse. He said there were fans lined up on the sidewalk when R. Kelly was going to court.
I'll tell you this, man. kellz was being used as a pawn in that area too, and he's used as a pawn now.
Of course.
So there's some powerful forces powerful people that's keeping him in there.
Yeah.
And we all know who it is. We all know who put the propaganda shit out. That's Obama. Yeah. And then you know he got Kamala, who's known for locking black men up for miney titty type shit of a marijuana possession. Come on now. And then so it's like, and then they try to kill Donald Trump yesterday.
Yeah, that when I saw that on my feed and it come up on my phone, I was like, what?
But you want to know the crazy part? There are now some people out on social media out here, one name by the name Amanda Seals, saying that shit was staged.
Man, fuck that, man.
No.
I was like, really?
Man, fuck Amanda Seals. All right?
Right.
She ain't shit. She always talking her shit. She know every damn thing. She don't know shit.
Right.
So shut your ass up and stick to what you do best. Let us citizens here deal with this, because we're the ones that's living out here.
Right.
We ain't just, just celebrities and rich ass people like they are. So stay in your lane, and you will stay in ours. Are you talking about this is stage? You can't stage a bleed ear. Come on now.
Right.
That's stage to her.
Hey, Rock.
Yeah.
What you say that when that was in Lafayette now? What year was that concert?
You talking about the article, or you talking about the actual concert when it happened?
96.
But when
right?
the article, when he was
Now the
supposed to
article
have
said the brawl happened July of 1996. My brother and his wife, along with one of my other friends who lives not too far from Louisiana, from Lafayette, he told me, which I already knew, that 12 play tour was in 94.
Because it came out a year after 12 play.
That concert in
Well, I
Lafayette.
see it here. They got the 12 play Very Necessary tour.
And it was R. Kelly.
They got 1996 Riverside. They got the Cool Life Festival 1996. That's in July 19th, 1996. They got the Summerfest in July 6th, 1996. They got the Tupelo Coliseum, and this is in Mississippi. That's in July of 96, July 5th. And then they got the Essence Music Festival. That's July 4th, 1996.
Right.
Yeah.
And we know where Essence Festival is. Obviously, New Orleans.
That's Louisiana. Yeah.
New Orleans and Lafayette are about 2 hours away, depending on how you drive.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Wow, I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's right next. They're right next door.
Yeah, they 2 hours. Lafayette and New Orleans is about 2 hours away from each other.
Yeah, you just crossed the bridge.
Yep.
Right.
The bridge is over now.
Wow.
It's
So
too many coincidences around this, man. It's crazy.
All you gotta do is connect the dots.
Because the Illuminati is behind this.
So just July 4th, it says New Orleans, Louisiana. So let's see. Let's go to Summerfest. That was in Milwaukee. Coors Light Festival was in Cincinnati, Ohio. Tupelo Coliseum, that was in Mississippi. That's close to New Orleans too.
Yeah.
So you got the Essence. They was at the Essence in 96. That's Louisiana. You got, that's July 4th in Louisiana. The rest of this shit in 96, starting in April, all that shit was New York, New Jersey, PA, Missouri, Michigan, California, Nevada, Arizona.
And if you look at May 4th, 1996, Shreveport.
May the 4th be with you. Shit.
That was the concert he had in Louisiana for sure.
Yeah.
Hold on, cause they got, I see May 6th on here. 96. They are Kelly's Universal. This is in Cali, but they don't have, from May 6th to May 17th. They don't even got May 4th on here.
Right. Well, I know. Well, I know about it because it was because R. Kelly's concert was in Shreveport, and it was in the venue. It was in that venue right next to Independence Stadium off the Service Road of I-20.
Hey, it's a trip.
Where that concert was held.
It's a trip. You got a rapper named I-20 and the freeway named I-20.
Yeah, and see, when that concert was held in Lafayette, it was at the Cajun Dome in Lafayette, Louisiana. That's when that's where the concert was held at.
Which one was this? Was this the one with Escaping Them, right?
The one in Shreveport, that was the Top Secret tour with him, LL, and Escape.
Yeah. And did he open up for LL? Well, I did hear he opened to LL for some point.
Yeah, LL performed, and LL opened up for him because LL was on stage for about a good, I think, 45 minutes to an hour.
Hey, J-Rock, I think this was recently. I saw this clip, and I think MC Hammer should be about, 62 now?
Yeah, he's 62.
I think so.
62. Man, he still got it, bro. The clip that I saw, was showing he was, you know, I don't know if it's a routine or upcoming things he doing. I don't know. But I just saw a little clip of him, man, you know, I guess working out, you know, dancing. Man, my
Really?
dude, and he ain't missed nothing. He just is real smooth, boy. I'm like, he still got it.
Shit, my
That was
pops
a
is
clip.
5 years. Shit, my pops is 5 years older than MC Hammer.
Yeah, it was some recently I came across. Just happened to come across it, man. I said, what is this? I said, oh, this is recent. I'm like, oh man, look at my man still getting down. Yeah, I don't know if you ever came across it, J-Rock, but yeah, I just seen that some days ago.
They got on here. I see the double up. They got the double up tour on here. They got lighted up tour.
That's from
They got
2007.
single ladies tour. They got the 12 play very necessary tour, the after party tour, the BT experience, and then they got the TP2.com tour.
And then the buffet tour.
This is in 94.
Yes,
Honestly,
definitely. Yes, definitely. Very impressive. Very impressive. I was very impressed.
I'll be honest, man. I wish I could have went to the single ladies tour, but I was only 16, so I was too young to go when he came
Yes,
out of
sir.
LA.
Oh
Man,
wow.
I mean, dang, man. If I was 18 at the time, I would have been went. And I saw, because I was going to church in the Valley, much I'm thinking about going back anyway. This lady
Okay.
had a single ladies tour R. Kelly shirt. I'm like, whoa, yeah. And it was like, and we started talking about kellz and stuff. So I'm like, wow, you were lucky you was get to go.
Right.
And that's where that Kitty Jones came in.
Oh, that joke.
Lord have mercy.
Yeah, I don't know what to say with her. She just too old for that. You should know better. You just not disrespecting for her age. I'm just saying, man, you should know better. What is you doing?
Hmm.
You know what I mean? But hey, man, people, you know.
What up, Hamilton? What
Yeah,
up, Stephanie?
she was in her 30s when
What's
she met.
up, V White?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's just like one of those things, like to me, that really just like when y'all say y'all not gonna pursue the charges because of because he didn't already been, found guilty in the federal. You know what I'm saying? Why keep fucking with the man?
Right.
Because they being told what to do. They have to
No,
be
it's
told.
it's deeper than that. It's deeper than that. It's deeper than that, man. That appeal, man. They know bro. They know they full of crap. You ain't got no. They know how they got that win.
Yep, and
They know.
Yep.
A lot of discovery that the defense didn't even see, that they ain't even give the prosecutor was holding and sitting on, bro. Man, it's so many. Man, that case got all holes in it all over the place, man, like Swiss cheese, bro. Just the thing about it against me, that's allowed in our judicial system. That's how dangerous. People don't understand this. Because if they can get away with doing something like this as a person that caliber, man, the average you and me ain't got a chance, bro.
No.
Just setting up precedent, man. Look at that mayor out there in Dalton over here in Chicago, outside of Chicago.
Man, Brandon
you know what I'm saying?
Johnson, he a terrible man, Brandon Johnson, man.
You know, not him. I'm talking about that lady that's out there in
Tiffany.
And yeah, what's the lady name out there in Dalton? I forgot. Over there outside.
Tiffany, but
the sister. You know what I mean? It's a lot of people that's in place, man. They just, it's, man. I tell you, man.
Because they're shaking their boots and they know they full of shit.
Yeah, it's time for the citizens of this country, man, to start standing up, man. You know what I'm saying? And we want transparency, man. You know what I mean? And that's one thing. That's one thing about somebody come along like Trump or somebody that's trying to change all that and dismantle that. They ain't trying to let that happen. You know what I mean?
J-Rock.
Yeah.
How long kellz came in the game? What, 94?
92. 91, because you remember he won that contest. that was the man that was discovered by Natalie Cole.
So which make
Yeah,
it how many years? Which make it how many
Now,
years?
are you talking
now?
about you're talking about when he's on the scene nationally?
Yeah,
Yeah,
before his first record deal. Let's go there.
First
You don't
record
become an
drop.
artist until you get your first, until you sign your first deal.
Well, he was in a talent show.
When did he sign his first deal?
He signed his first
So
deal.
I think it would have been
91.
Either 90 or 91. I think it was
It had to be 91 because Born Into the 90s came out in 92.
Right. Because he Born in the 90s came out January of 92. So it would have been 91 or probably mid 1990. So because it's gonna take about a year or so for that album to be finished, mixed, and
then a year later, his mom passed. There's no coincidence.
Right. So I'm saying it was between 90 and 91 when this deal first signed, and the album dropped January '92.
So he was about to star in the 5 Heartbeats, man. If he would have played that movie,
it was in 91. It was in 91. So giving it 91 to today is what?
33 years.
Okay, so now look at this. Now everybody in chat, check this out. Now check this out.
Oh, he had to go. Yes.
Now look at this. It used to be 30 years.
Man.
35 years. So you know what? Let's say that the deal he signed was in 90. If it was in 90, 35 years would be next year.
Yeah, 33. Hold on, I want to read the comment. Something about the number. 33 means 33rd degree in Freemasons.
What's up, Uncle Charles?
So if he signed his deal, let's say he signed his deal in 90. We are now 34 years. 35 years would make it next year.
Yeah.
Right. So why did it go from 30 to 35? Because when we go and look at the one video that we looked at together, J-Rock, and it was telling us after 30 years, the artists automatically regain their masters back.
Yeah, you know, this is the same thing around when Michael Jackson came out with Invisible in 2001. It's been 30 years already because he's been a solo artist for 30 years. And you remember at the time he was fighting against Sony to get his masters back.
Right.
And then next thing you know, here comes all of this shit.
And we all know all about the fight that Prince has had with Warner Brothers.
Yeah. He been there 30. Around that time he got his masters. He signed the deal 77. He should have had his masters back by 2012. But Warner Brothers was being so damn stingy until 2015. And then 2015, he ended up getting his masters back altogether.
Right.
The next thing you know, he got murdered in the elevator.
And he died in 2016. Within a year after winning the rights to his masters in court.
Hey.
Now look at this.
Now you remember that song when you said
within 5 years.
Think about that number 4.
Now hold on, y'all. I done found some.
Okay.
Now this shit finna make more sense, y'all. Everybody in the chat, man, make sure y'all hit that like button, man. Share this shit. Now check this out. This is why they say 30 years right here. It's the timeline.
We'll pull it up.
It's the timeline.
Yep.
So it says, an artist can reclaim ownership of their master record, recordings, and music copyrights for record labels after 35 years by filing paperwork with the U.S. Copyright Office. This is due to a legal provision in Section 203 of the 1976 Copyright Revision Act, which applies to albums released in 1978 and later. However, artists must meet certain criteria to be eligible, including filing for copyright termination within 5 years before the 35-year expiration date, which this man has been locked up since the 30th year.
R. Kelly
So
been locked up
basically,
since 2019. So then at that point,
could have
so that would have been the 29-year mark before it hit 30.
Hold on. So basically, he was probably already filing his before 5 years before this stuff kind of come out.
But what
he
if
would have? He would have, but the problem was he got locked up in July of 2019.
Right.
The 30th year would have been 2020.
What a bunch of conniving people.
Right. So they prevented him from being able to file the copyright termination because he got to wait till the 5 year window.
What a sick human being Sony is. These bastards.
Ooh.
It is funny.
Who they some dirty motherfuckers? I'm sorry. Well,
then say notify assignee of reclamation at least 2 years before the effective reclamation date.
Oh my God! So possibly he could have went after him in 2016, late 2016, early 2017.
He has to wait. He has to wait till the 30th year to file. Then he got from the 30th year to the 35th year to reclaim. So he was like, if 2020 would have been the 30th year, which means he wasn't even able to even start filing this paperwork until 2020. And he's been locked up since the summer of 2019.
Man, this man is worth over.
Which I've been saying, and other people have been saying, after the 35th year, once he missed this window, they're going to release him.
Of course. That's what they're going to do anyway. Because, Sony ain't been making a lot of money off his name. It's a dirty ass game. I remember I used to want to be in it and all that. But I was like, after looking into it, I'm like, nope. Because you can't take what's mine away from me.
Now, look at that. Look at that. After 35 years, by filing the paperwork. But you have to start filing the paperwork after the 30th year.
That's what this shit was all about anyway.
Now, I got a question in regards to this.
It's publishing and its masters.
Now, what if his attorney, Bonjean, and maybe Daryl McDavid, who has now jumped on the legal team, what if they prove wrongful conviction? Can that wrongful conviction carry over to him being able to still access that filing and still file it? Because he was wrongfully convicted, which kept him from filing anyway.
And they knew what they was doing. These people knew exactly what they were doing. Sony knew what they were doing. All these media, the left-wing media, they all knew what they were doing.
Which now really explains why he once again took down that article that I've been hammering on for God knows how long. And Yellow Beezy, they recently did it because about a month ago it was still up.
Yeah,
it was still up. So that means within the last 2 weeks they took it down. This was really recent. This wasn't like no 4 or 5 months ago they did this because that article was still up.
Sure, let me see.
That shit crazy, man.
Yeah. Whew. Public opinions will do a lot of harm to a man.
Boy, now some of these same people, boy, I be running up in these chat rooms and be talking about this shit. Boy, they don't want to talk to me no more. They don't want to have nothing to do with me. They don't want to have no conversation or nothing now.
Mm-hmm. It's crazy, man.
But like I said, I was absolutely stunned when my cousin told me he never knew about this. And he was born and raised in Chicago.
It is so sad. This man is being humiliated.
Can't do his time in peace while they held holding him on some bullshit charge.
Shit. He in there for somebody.
I know he ain't for Sony. Because he's finna been a dead. If he's sitting there for 6 years, you know, that window is that window of regaining your masters is, you know, and that's another question I want to ask. What if you miss the 35-year window?
You know, it's so funny because Anita Baker got her master's back 3 years ago. And she been in the game since the late 70s when she was with the group Chapter 8. And then in 2021, she was in a fight against Elektra, who happened to be under the umbrella of Warner Brothers for a master's, and she wanted her shit back. And I pray to God he protects her, man, because that's a good catalog she got. I just pray nothing happens to Anita.
A lot of people selling their shit now.
Lil Wayne sold this for $100 million.
Man, say what you're gonna say.
I was about to say, you're right. People selling their catalogs, and you know what? Iggy Azalea sold her catalog and got $12 million. She got $12 million.
LL Cool J sold his catalog too to Def Jam.
How much you got for it?
I can't remember, but he said a long time ago. I just gotta go back to the video what he was saying about it. But he did say he sold it back to Def Jam.
Yeah, because I remember when R. Kelly did that documentary. Well, it was like the symposium with a lot of them other guys from Chicago. We had politicians, other entertainers, former ball players. And
it says right here.
And he had a little segment.
If the artist, if they do not issue a notice within their window, they miss out.
Damn.
There go what's going on right there.
I wish we could all sock Sony in the face. That means if he gets out, he's gonna have to fight for the shit.
That's it.
And I'll say this: if kellz would have been got his masters and stuff, he would have been the most powerful man in the industry.
Let's see.
But I mean, he wouldn't abuse his power like Jay-Z and them do, skank ass. And then you got P. Diddy going down for the Clintons. Ain't that something? Because we ain't heard a lot about Diddy lately. Thank goodness, because I was sick of hearing about these allegations. Just ridiculous.
And I told people time and time again in regards to Diddy, I said, he still has not got the type of treatment that R. Kelly got.
Yeah, because they wanted R. Kelly gone with instant. By all means, they wanted him gone. Shit.
And you know what? I gotta give some credit to Spitting Fire, because she showed she had a live and she showed a video when John Legend was on CNN. And then they was bringing up the fact about Diddy's allegations. And she pulled up the same time what John Legend said about R. Kelly on Surviving R. Kelly.
Mm-hmm.
And she compared and contrast between the two. And she said, you notice the energy that she had toward R. Kelly, but she didn't really have that. He didn't really have that same energy toward Diddy. And it was like almost like his words was measured.
Yeah. I'll say this, man.
Was talking about Diddy.
I'll say this, man. R. Kelly is one of the biggest names that most of those people in the industry right now. But the more people speak about him, the more people are gonna still buy his music. And it's like, you know, yeah, he cool with Diddy, man. Yeah, think about it. They took a lot of pictures together. I've never seen a pic with kellz and John Legend.
Nope.
I only seen him with Diddy because you know kellz wasn't getting down with them like that. Not like he wasn't getting down with those people like that. He knew those people. He probably weren't getting down like everybody else was.
And you know, just like with and Lisa Van Allen, who stole jewelry and like a Rolex watch and maybe some jewelry from R. Kelly. You talking about anywhere from 250,000 to $500,000.
Oh yeah.
Now we all know that's a felony to that. That's a big ass felony. You just got dropped on because let's just say it was 250,000. You know that's the equivalent to 4 Lexuses.
So how much would them jewelry be worth now? Exactly. Man. More like $1 million or something.
That's equivalent to 4 Lexuses that she stole. So it's no big deal. You stole some $250,000 worth of jewelry, but if you steal 4 Lexuses, you ain't going to jail. Come on.
Oh, how did man? It's so crazy. The government be protecting these women, man. It's just crazy. There you got Azriel looking real messed up. Her teeth too big, looking horse teeth. Her face is all messed up.
You say lawyers can. Let's see. It says in September 23, lawyers for recording artists can take contract disputes to court to make sure musicians receive compensation. So I don't know. Maybe they can do something with that.
So maybe the attorneys can file an injunction on his behalf. Then.
Yeah. Something started out. But I still looking at that though, it makes it even it points out that narrative that the setup, man. This man was purposely took down. Look at the timing of this shit. You know what I'm saying? You got the timing of the statute of limitation, you got the timing of this reclaiming his masters, you got the timing of his album going 25 years, 30 years. Like anniversaries, I mean, so much shit at stake with this brother, and look where he's sitting at. I mean, you can't even enjoy this shit.
And then we didn't get a 30-year anniversary 12th play last year. They treating this nigga like he Chris Benoit or some shit.
Shit, at least Chris Benoit got to take himself out.
Yep, and now R. Kelly. The Life soundtrack hit its 20th silver anniversary.
Shit, then Aaliyah shit hit 25 years.
Which one? 30 years.
30 years.
30 years. It was the end of May of this year. Age Ain't Nothing But a Number hit its 30th anniversary.
Sure, the devil show loves to get busy, huh?
And then on top of that, let's go back to the time last year when R. Kelly got sentenced in Chicago, which was February 22nd.
Yeah.
5 days before that, on February 17th, R. Kelly's Chocolate Factory album hit its 20th anniversary.
Man. These motherfuckers knew exactly what they were doing.
5 days after that anniversary, He was sentenced in Chicago. I talked to Niecy because Niecy Mo was at R. Kelly's Chicago sentencing. She said that there was a line, there was a row of people that was like in suits that was sitting like in front of her, looked like they were mostly white. And I asked her, I said, are you, I said, I wonder if those people were from Sony. The next day, she called me back. She said, J-Rock, you were right. They were from Sony.
Dang. What a, man, sick human beings, man. And you know, Clive is in charge of Sony too. So, you know, Clive is the chief of some at Sony. How the hell is this man still alive? Because this man sacrificed so many people, man. Sacrificed Whitney Houston. We all know that was a scene, and we all know she didn't die the way a lot of the media likes to narrate.
And you want to know the messed up part about that? Because remember, it was a post-Grammy party.
And Clive,
at that hotel.
And you know what? When they did that thing, Shaka Khan couldn't even go. So she already knew this was this whole post-Gram thing. This is like another Owen Hart type incident. Something happened, a celebrity died or something. Like, you know, Owen Hart died in the ring. They kept the show going. They did the same thing with Whitney.
Yep.
That 13 years later, no coincidence. No coincidence that they'll continue to party and then you got a dead woman upstairs who was murdered. I can remember that because, you know, that happened in Beverly Hills at the Beverly Hills Hotel. Hilton Hotel, excuse me.
Yeah.
Well, these people sick,
and
man.
see, the strange part about it,
It's,
like you said, the party still kept going.
Yeah, you know why? Because this was a sacrifice.
Y'all got TikTok, man.
I got
It's
it.
a channel over here on TikTok. They be celebrating kellz over here, man. And they kellz music. They be doing reviews of old interviews that kellz did. They be doing playbacks and shit.
Oh, I follow some of their stuff on I follow them on Instagram and Facebook.
Yeah, I was surprised. I went over there and commented. I commented on one of the lives they were doing, and somebody put me in time. Yeah, man. Plenty of reviews. Plenty of Reviews is the name of the channel, man. Plenty of Reviews is the name of that channel. Yeah, y'all, man. I've been on here for like an hour and 30 minutes. I hope that you all enjoyed the live stream today. I know it's been a while. I'm gonna try to get back consistent with bringing the content, you know, coming on talking about different things. I asked earlier, was anybody planning on attending the Minnesota civil case trial? Was anybody planning on attending it, man? If so, make sure y'all email me, message me, man. Let me know, because, you know, I'm going to be there. And I would love to see y'all. If y'all come out, I would love to meet up with y'all. Not sure if they're going to be doing any protest or not, rallies or whatever. I'm not sure if they're going to be doing any of that.
Yeah.
But if you plan on coming to attend and show support, man, let me know, because, you know, I like to get to meet you guys if y'all in the city, you know, for a visit.
Sure, I wish I could make that flight.
Yeah, that's a hell of a flight for you cross country.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll be celebrating at home, so that's what matters.
Oh yeah, but I'm gonna have you right there. So you know what I'm saying. You gonna have some first hand knowledge.
And I'll say this, man. I hope some people start sending some of this shit to Trump because originally he was gonna really pardon kellz too. If he would have won that election, kellz would have been pardoned. But since the left won, we saw the outcome of that. Because back in 08 when he was found out guilty, them devils didn't like none of that. The government, they could be like, oh hell no. The fuck? How did he beat us? Maybe this is why they send that Geronda girl out. Oh, can you imagine that the government put Geronda in that place for a reason in the 08 trial? So she could follow him everywhere he went. Even went to his house, his party, climbed over his fence, broke into his house, stole a few things, and the next thing you know, break into his house, and next thing you know, you're suing him, saying that he did this stuff to you, and then this man didn't know about it. But you had his handlers who knew stuff so well, how to handle money and stuff. kellz was the one that didn't know how to handle it. I'm not sure. And man, and then from there is when it started. And the Dominique came in, her mama, and then they say, the Savages. Then Ashanti McGee and Faith Rogers, who lost by the grace of God. Thank you, Jesus. And she had 4 times to show up in court. And she never did because she knew her story was full of shit.
See, and we're talking about 4 consecutive times, too.
4 consecutive times.
And see.
And then you lied to the media.
Yeah, if R. Kelly had herpes, you best believe she was the one that gave it to him. If it even gotten that far.
Yeah, she got that from her ex-boyfriend or something like that.
Right.
And I wish Summer Bunnies can start talking about it. Because my thing is, when she was saying that her friend was a liar, they had to shut her up. Because she knew her ex-best friend was not going to go with that narrative. It's a shame before God that they don't do anything. CBS, ABC, CBS and KCAL is the sister stations. So they're both connected to Sony.
Yep.
Because I remember that watching the People's Court. At the end, they always show Sony at the end. I'm like, there you go. It's too many unanswered stuff, man. It's just, and then everybody's still going out here. Now you got Karl Malone, who confessed he had a baby with a 13-year-old when he was 20s or something. R. Kelly sending
when he was and see, I know about that. Karl Malone was playing ball at Louisiana Tech. And see, that was around the time when he was, I don't know, I think it was before he got drafted, because Karl Malone, I think, if I'm not mistaken, he got drafted in 85. And it was before. And I think it was about a year or two before he wound up getting drafted.
So the funny thing about this whole time, Karl Malone had a baby with a teenager and kept that hidden for a long time. Nothing, no outrage. No outrage, no problem with that. But with R. Kelly, woo! This man is a pedophile. This man is an R word. He's a hate predator, all this BS. But you can't give that same energy for everyone else who really are P words in the industry, like Tom Hanks and him. You got Tom Hanks, George Clooney.
Yep. And see, and since they like to hang Aaliyah over R. Kelly's head so much, when we were privy to Aaliyah filing that lawsuit against Cook County,
David Orr, right?
Regarding that fake ass marriage license with David Orr, I talked to my aunt who lives in Chicago, and I shared that with her, and she said that would be right. That's true, because David Orr was a Cook County clerk in Chicago around that time. So yeah, so if she filed it against Cook County clerk, it would be against him, because during that time he was the clerk of Cook County. Now, the funny part about this, when I broke this down, was the case number, which said 1997 CH05941. Okay. And at that point, now 1997 could easily be taken as 1997, which would be the year that Aaliyah filed.
And she was older enough anyway. She was 18.
And at that point, she was 18, and she didn't need her parents' consent to file a lawsuit. And typically, normally, if you file a lawsuit, sometimes it takes about anywhere from 3 to 4 years for the lawsuit to get settled, depending on how long it takes. It might be about 3 or 4 years. So if it's 4 years, 4 years from 1997 is 2001.
Yeah.
And 2001 was the year Aaliyah died.
Yeah. And then her uncle got her life insurance, which was worth $90 million, you greedy bastard.
So,
and 6 months later, that's a special number right there, too. 6 months later, here comes this whole facade, this fake ass tape.
Right. And
came out.
Yeah,
6. That's the number of the Illuminati. Huh?
Yeah, and what really makes it real interesting, because 2001 was the year Aaliyah died.
Yeah.
Which means that case, that lawsuit that Aaliyah had, was about to be settled.
Oh. Her uncle make sure that it shit didn't get settled.
If it would have got set, which means would have been, because she died in August, so it could have possibly been at the end of 2001. If that case would have came up, then that case would have got settled, and then everybody would have known that R. Kelly and Aaliyah was never married, and that was bogus, because that lawsuit would have been brought out. But instead, Aaliyah died, and that tape came out February 2002.
All I can say is Barry Hankerson is a sick human being. He's a sick bastard. And what he did to those two, what a shame.
Oh, there's a special place in hell for him, trust me.
Oh yeah. And you know what? He's the devil's worker.
Yep. Because after all, Gladys Knight did call him the devil.
Man. He's the puppet master and the mastermind of all this. What a genius he is.
And what made it, and you brought up the fact about that Barry filed, that Barry had a life insurance policy on Aaliyah, and it wasn't the fact that he had a life insurance policy. So it wasn't like, okay, he had an insurance policy on her when her career started in the very beginning. So the policy he filed, it was a week before she died.
Wow.
Which really made it fucked up.
How many days was before? Was it just a week?
It was a week before she died.
And she died on August 22nd.
August 25th.
25th. So August 18th
was when he would have had the insurance policy. And I think what I believe happened was,
I gotta see what day. I know the 25th, but I gotta look what's the day she died on.
It was August 25th, 2001.
No, I know. I'm talking about the date. Like,
it was Saturday.
Oh, man, that's before Sunday. That's considered The Sabbath day, right? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Woo.
And so when that happened, I believe what happened with that was that Barry may have told Aaliyah what he was planning on doing and letting her know. And Aaliyah wasn't with the shit. She wasn't with the shits. So then, since she wasn't down with it, he files an insurance policy on Aaliyah, and then down goes the plane. Now, I don't know. I'm not saying that this was the biggest motivation behind her death, but I do believe that it was a piece of it. Yo, Vi, you still there?
Oh, I'm sorry about that. That was my aunt calling. So what was she saying?
Yeah, I was saying that I think it was I think that was a piece as to why Aaliyah is no longer with us. I think that was I'm not saying that was the biggest part, but I am saying that it was a piece of why she's no longer here.
All right. So what was you saying before that? Because I was on the phone.
I was saying that the fact that that Barry was probably telling Aaliyah what they was planning on doing, and Aaliyah refused to be a part of it.
Oh, to take down kellz, basically.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why she got killed. Makes sense.
Yeah, and I was saying, so then you file the insurance policy, then down goes the plane.
Mm-hmm.
Not saying
yeah, because you remember kellz fired Barry in 2000.
Mm-hmm.
And that's when he started plotting this together. Because once after TP2 came out, man, that was it. Kellz was the biggest name. He was on top. He had rappers. Everybody wanted to work with him. It's like every time you reach to the top, it's somebody always want to bring you down. And this is a great example of when you go up, they want to bring you down. Mm-hmm. And that's what, and this is what it's called, haters. Kellz got a lot of them.
Yep. And hey, Big Vi. I don't know, Vi, listen to Yo, Beast, do you have any
Why?
Yeah. Do any of y'all have any friends or family down in the Houston area?
No, Nisimo and shit. I got an uncle stay down that way. Then you got JoJo, Blessed. I know a lot of people from on YouTube that's from the Houston area.
Yeah.
Yeah, my cousin stays in Austin, so
yeah. So I got a niece that lived like in outside of Houston. She had to go back home because she didn't have no power. I was surprised that my uncle got power within 24 hours. I was shocked.
Damn.
He got his power within 24 hours. But
the corporate that I work for, they out of Houston, and they was out without power for almost a week.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Now I don't know if y'all saw a video of
Uncle is back.
I don't know if y'all saw a video on YouTube. Willie D had a breakdown. It was like 3.5 minutes, and it talked about the breakdown on a situation down there. And Center Point is like the electric provider. They're supposed to deliver the electricity. And he said, huh?
Willie D from the Ghetto Boys, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And he said, and he said in the video, he said that Centerpoint had a meeting with the city of Houston, and they tried to do a rate hike on the city of Houston. The city council vetoed it, but then they did a compromise on a moderate increase. And he said that, you know, now they've got people, they've got electric workers from as far as LA that have now come to Houston and are trying to get the power back on. But Centerpoint is the problem. They are the ones that's holding up the progress. And they're holding up the progress mainly because of the fact that they did not get the rate hike that they wanted from the city of Houston. So he's saying essentially they putting profits over people.
Oh man,
And the last thing I heard about it was that that Centerpoint said, and this was like a couple of days ago. I think this was like Thursday, and they said it could be next week before the entire region actually has power. So you talk about another 5 days.
But that's what they do, man. That's capitalism, man. That's what they do. You see what they do every time a crisis. We looking at that crisis of the power being out. So you got loss of power plus the gas prices going up. On the shortage, because of the shortage of gas, they raised the price up on the gas. Fuck the crisis. At the end of the day, man, it's about the dollar. It's the bottom line, man. And in Texas, they got the power. They got power. It's so many light companies in Texas. It's ridiculous. You pick and choose what light company you want to go with. $400 or $500 light bills and shit, man. It's crazy, man. I had an apartment in Texas, man. Fucking light bill $400 a month. I'm like, I work overnight. I barely be at this motherfucker.
Over some lights. Come on.
Yeah.
But we in that bitch with some candles lit.
Like Cat Williams say.
Yeah, when Willie D broke down that whole scenario and how that was actually turned out, the first thing I thought about was Enron. Because this whole place sounded a whole lot like Enron. And how they were and how they was operating. And the ironic part, Enron was headquartered in Houston.
But the same way during the snowstorm.
Yep, sure was. See, that's nothing. You would think that they would have learned from the snowstorm. Hell, not even the snowstorm. If you go back to Hurricane Harvey and what Hurricane Harvey did to Houston. And they say Hurricane Harvey, and that was like 2017. That Hurricane Harvey was a Category 4 when it hit landfall.
Yeah, they've been getting away with everything. And it's so funny. You got a pastor, sorry to switch subject, who had a watch night that was watch night for surviving R. Kelly. I'm like, why the hell would you have a watch night for this man's downfall? It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
And then I call pastors like Jamal Bryant church plants. Because most of the time they don't be going with the word of God. They be trying to preach against it and everything.
He's a false prophet. He's a false teacher.
Yeah.
God didn't put him in position.
Yeah, that's why I call him church plants.
You have to be mindful, man, because I know guys who straight crooks, man, but they know their book front and back, man.
And, and it's funny. Jamal Bryant came up off of R. Kelly too, if you really think about it.
Right.
Yeah, he was running with your boy. He was running with your boy over Greg.
Gerald Griggs.
Neutron. Gerald Griggs.
My boy.
He was running with Gerald Griggs.
Gerald Griggs and the Savages.
Yeah. 120 hours. 120 hours.
Why he got so much money and so much women, but you a pastor and you preaching all this stuff and you sleeping around.
Yeah.
I forgot that movie, Isaiah Washington. It reminds me of that movie. But he was a preacher, a false prophet, and got a woman pregnant and stuff. I forgot the name of the movie. It's been so long. But,
I know what you're talking about. I know what you're talking about.
And he had his wife suffering.
I think it was called the Good Shepherd or something like that.
Yeah, there you go. Mm-hmm.
I think that's what it was called.
That's a prime example right there.
Oh yeah, he was like, well, you want to talk about scandals in the church? Well, that was it.
Hey, you know what? I would say this: through the grace of God, for my 22 years going in church, I never had to deal with preachers that were false prophets and gave us the wrong direction in life. Because most preachers I went to church to more of God's people, love God's people. Because that's all that matters at the end of the day. To me.
That's why you have to read and study and ask God for his divine spirit to guide you, so that anybody that talks about anything, you can look into the word and say, oh, that don't line up with that.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
So funny. Yeah. And I was watching Chat with Linda B. Great channel, by the way. And she was covering on, I believe, it was Jamal Bryan talking about Paul was laying on the floor and nobody wouldn't help him get up. I'm like, what? Okay, man. This lets me know you're not really telling the full story about Paul. And he was telling us read Acts chapter 16. I'm like, okay, I'll read it. And it don't align what he said.
See, I would never step foot in Jamal Bryan's church unless I got wooden stakes, garlic, holy water, and a titanium sword.
Like you're going straight. You need Jesus. You need to study more.
Yeah, you're gonna be responsible. You be responsible. You got to answer to God for that. You know what I mean? You're gonna be responsible for that. That's dangerous. That's dangerous.
And then you got
real dangerous.
Like
hey, you might go in. You might go in straight, but you gonna come out with them colors on you.
There you got pictures like him.
I'm not gonna touch it, nephew. I'm not gonna touch it. I'm not gonna touch it.
Like him, TD Jakes, Juanita Bynum. It's like these people are church plants to lead people to the wrong direction in life.
Have you ever been swallowed?
You know what, Yellow Bees? You know, God. We know.
I'm gonna let God deal with them.
We know it's gonna be, but people, we as people, God gave us something so special. He gave us an ability that is so special, and it's called discernment.
Yeah,
we all have it. Yeah. So if people are sitting there being hoodwinked by these people, then that shows you how that should tell you how to separate yourself from those people. Because a person of discernment is going to be able to pick up that energy. Hey, this ain't the room for me. This ain't the place for me. This ain't where I need to be.
Yep, and every time
going wrong, I ain't going that way. You have to be able to use your discernment because God, those people are going to be out here. The devil did exist. It was a real thing. So he didn't take it away. He said, you're going to live, but you're going to be on your belly.
The belly of the beast.
So we as people, we have to be conscious, like you say, and others. We have to make sure that our discernment is on point, and we have to keep that relationship with God. And when we hear bullshit, it ain't for me to call you out. If you're a false prophet, guess what? You got to deal with God. But I'm not finna sit here and listen to you. You're not finna fill my cup up with your bullshit. Hell no, I can't do that.
Because I'm not gonna let your cup run over.
y'all remember the movie Jason Lyrics, right?
Yes.
Remember yeah. You remember the scene at the lakefront? They was preparing to leave. And so she was there meeting him, waiting for him to come. And when she got to him, he's getting the story about his brother. His brother was holding that incident over his head, you know what I mean? And making him feel guilty. So he felt that he always had to reach for his brother. She said something that's tied into this. She said, you keep trying to save a brother who don't want to be saved. Let that breathe for a minute. Just let that breathe. Let that breathe for a minute. Because the word talks about individuals who just want to have tickling symbols, and they just want to tell me something that I can enjoy listening to. In other words, tell me something that don't deal with my life. Some people want to be okay with their bad doing. So what do Uncle Muse mean? This is what I mean. It's okay to be who you are, be your valuable self. But if we really pull back the layers and look facing ourselves in the mirror, I'm talking in our soul, we know a lot about who we are. It's just not okay.
Yeah.
And if you can go through life every day when you know stuff is just not right with you, and you okay with just living like that. So anytime somebody trying to bring some knowledge or some information, something that'll help you be the better version of yourself, you don't want that. So you got to go somewhere where somebody gonna make you feel comfortable in your mess. You know what I mean? But yet you still want to have the appearance and the facade as a person that's got it going on, the believer, whatever it applies to. But yet, if we pull back the layer and examine your life, there's no power. There's no change from within. And some people just bent on just being wrong, bro.
Yeah.
Some people just, that's it. We got some people who said, man, hey, I'm going to hell. And they just embrace it. They moving like 100 miles an hour. Because they deceived, bro. They under deception, bro. They possess. It take like nephew said, it take the power of God, man. And for you, like I always say, for you to have a revelation from within and have a heightened sense of awareness and say, okay, enough is enough.
Amen.
I'm sick and tired of this. I got to change. You know what I mean? I want to change. I can change. What do I need to do to change? Okay, then you start getting around people. You might have to go through some, get you some. But some people, they're just okay. They don't want to be saved. What's that song by that rapper? Don't save her. She don't want to be saved. That apply to anybody. Who's saying that? Mike? Who's saying that? Don't save her. She don't want to be saved. No.
3-6 Mafia.
There you go.
Yeah, 3-6.
There you go. There you go. That applies to anybody. I'm just saying how I listen to music. That applies to any human. You got some people who don't want to be, so you wasting your time. You wasting your breath.
Sure,
for you to be in a position like that and to govern or lead over people, or you pronounce a sentence on somebody where you got somebody's life in your hand, and you so detached, you know what I mean, from the human soul, where your position as a judge or a prosecutor, or a journalist or news, you know what I mean, a social media influence, all of that. What has to be going on in your soul that you want to see? Like, and I see this last point, I said like this, I'm gonna wrap everything up in this Batman movie. When the Batman movie with Keith Ledger played,
all
right, Alfred was trying to explain to that. Yeah, I forgot which one it was, but you know the one. Yeah, the one he played in.
The Joker.
And Alfred was trying to explain to Batman, he can't be bullied, he can't be negotiated with. It's not about money with him. He says some people just want to see the world burn. Let that breathe. Let that breathe. When you understand that right there, some people are doomed to just want to see the world boom. Everything they touch, they want to destroy. When you understand that fact, you know how to move.
Man, sadly, Heath Ledger couldn't see himself
what's up with it?
Before he died like.
Hawk. Yeah, most definitely, Hawk. We go fish. You say fishing shit. We go fishing right now.
Hey, Larry. Nephew done turned around and got him a fishing service business now. He done cut so many fish, boy. Well, hey, nephew, you done grilled it, you done fried it, you done baked it. What else you did with nephew?
Sold some, gave
So-
some away. Yeah. Man.
I know this is relaxing, man. You know what, nephew? I never got a chance to go fishing, man. I mean, I went fishing to see, watch my cousin and all that, but me actually behind the pole and doing that, I just like the fellowship, man. Just sit there, and, commune with the fellowship and just the peace and the serenity, man. And just that's what I love about it, man. But I said one day I'm gonna get me a pole and you know what I'm saying, and do the make it do what it do. Yeah.
That's all it takes. Man,
Yeah.
I ain't this is the biggest one I caught though. I caught some more bass out there. But this motherfucker, this right here was on the record book right there though.
Dang. That's a big ass fish.
Yeah.
That's a
That's
bass.
nice.
That's a silver bass.
Yep. Big mouth.
Wow. Yeah, that's a big joker.
Yeah,
that joker big,
right
man.
there, that one right there was for the record book.
Yes, sir.
8 pounds.
Yes, sir. Oh wow, that's heavy. Wow, that's heavy.
And
Man, I know you eating on that.
We get ready to leave, and I throw I cast out one time before we leave. And man, something hit that ball hit that pole. I told my cousin, I'm like, I said, man, this so big on this motherfucker, man.
It was pulling your nephew.
Yeah, man. My cousin told me stop fighting and let it get tired.
Okay.
I'm off this weekend too, Hawk. So we gonna link up. I'm off this weekend too. We're gonna have to either get out there real early, or we're gonna have to get out there later in the evening time when the sun go down if it ain't so hot.
Okay.
But yeah, man, my cousin. Then I caught another big one. And my cousin, like one other day, this was about a couple weeks ago, I caught another big one. And I reeled that motherfucker in right to the bank. And when I went down to get the motherfucker out the water, that motherfucker broke my hook and hauled that.
Oh, wow.
Damn, that's a big
then
one.
I went and called his little brother or something the next day. You know what I'm saying? I went and bought me a fucking net.
Okay, yeah. I done seen people do that, yeah. Some big jokers, man. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I went and got me a net. I almost had a northern, they call it a northern. I don't know, that bitch was big, but I had to go, I went and got me a bigger pole, like a bigger pole now. So I want to go get me one of them little ice fishing poles that I be seeing some of the guys out there with, because like crappies and white perch and shit like that.
Right.
Sunny, you don't need a big pole for them.
Okay. And like the tilapia?
Huh?
What about the tilapia?
Tilapia, you know, they say that shit is a man-made fish, man.
What?
They say tilapia not a real fish.
I ain't never knew that. I ain't never heard nothing about that.
I never seen one besides in the store.
Okay.
I done seen catfish. I done seen garfish. I done seen buffalo. I done seen walleye. I done seen crappies. I done seen perch. I done seen sunny.
Okay. Yeah.
You know, I done seen, you know, even I never seen a matter of fact, I can research that right now. But I heard that the tilapia was a man-made fish.
Wow. I've never heard that. What about what places you got to go to fish for some salmon, or you got to have like license?
Oh, you gotta get out there water, man. You gotta get out there water.
Wow. Because I know they don't have them in certain places, right? You got to go to certain cities for that.
My cousin say you gotta be down there like in like down there fucking Florida, out that way in the Gulf somewhere.
Okay, like Mississippi and stuff.
They say in the wild, tilapia are mainly freshwater fish that live in ponds, rivers, lakes, shallow streams. But they can also be found in some backwash water. But it says the Middle East Yes, you
Okay.
say that is a native of the African, native to Africa in the Middle East. So I don't know. I just
Okay.
never seen. I never seen one where we
Right.
be fishing at, or
Right.
never
Right.
heard of nobody like even in Louisiana where I'm from say, man, I caught a tilapia. And most of the time it be like white perch. You get a brim,
Okay.
sunny, crappie, bass,
Mhm.
northerns, different shit like that.
Okay. So you
Hawk, man,
said
I'm
you
gonna hit you up.
okay.
Hit you up though, Hawk, man, when I get off here, cause I be off on the weekend and shit. I broke my pole. I've been fishing so much. I gotta go get it fixed.
Man, you've been
Yeah,
enjoying yourself, man.
I got the backpack. I got the straw cap. I got the tackle box. Man, I got so much fishing shit now. My kids got me a lot of
Wow.
shit for my for Father's Day.
Father's Day. Okay.
Yeah, man. So I got the straw cap like motherfuckers selling watermelons on the side of the road.
Oh, shit.
Hey, you can take
Man,
me out the country, but you can't take the
you can
country
take the
out of
country
me,
out.
man.
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah,
sir.
yeah.
Yeah, man. That's good, nephew. You've been getting your mind right, man, and getting your body,
Man, that's what
man,
it,
your spirit, man.
you have to
Yeah,
take some time out for yourself, man.
yeah,
You
yeah,
can get caught up in it's easy to get caught up in shit to where you let yourself go.
yeah,
And
yeah.
you don't want to get to that point. You want to
Yes,
always
I can relate.
you want to always stay on the swivel, man.
Yeah,
So,
yeah,
this shit right here, I miss everybody, man. I miss talking to people. Man, to get messages say that we miss you, we haven't been seeing you, when you coming back. Like, y'all just don't know what that means for me. Because a lot
yes,
of
sir.
times you feel like you're alone in this world, even though
Yeah,
you know you got people that care for
yeah,
you and people that
yeah,
support you.
yeah,
Sometimes you feel like you on this journey alone, man, and you
yeah,
have to go and take care of that. Go have that
yeah,
conversation with God. Build that rapport with God.
yeah.
Resubmit yourself in His Word so that you can continue to be out here being a prophet and blessing people and helping
Right,
people the way. Because a lot of times we help people. If I'm empty, how can I help you?
right, right,
If I'm
right.
empty, how can I feel you?
Yep, I just recently been through that. Yep, I can
See what
relate.
I'm saying? A lot of
Yep.
people try to pull emptiness into emptiness, and it just don't work.
No, it don't happen like that. Yeah, yeah. You can't give somebody something that you don't have.
You don't have. So if God give me a word, that word may feed 1 million people.
Yeah, yeah,
That's just how
yeah,
God works. You know what I'm
Yes.
saying?
yeah. You heard that story. I don't want to get we don't want to get out Bible study, but everybody heard the story of Jesus fed the multitude with fish. You know the
Five
takeaway
loaves
out that. Yeah, you
two.
know the takeaway with that when he kept breaking it. If you really research it, that you know what I mean. That was divine providence. That every time it just kept coming. It just kept coming. That means as many times a person's life may be shattered or broken into so many pieces. People think, man, I can't. But look how many people you can feel.
Mm-hmm.
Look how many people can eat off that. You know what I mean?
But look at this. Man, I had saw some one day, and it really put life. It kind of put life in a perspective for me, because to see what I saw, and to understand the reality that we as people live in, right? If you
Hmm.
drop a breadcrumb on the ground, you got a family of ants eating off that breadcrumb.
There you go. Bingo. There you go. That's it.
But
Yeah,
you got a
that's it.
whole loaf of bread that a
Right.
family can't even eat from
Yeah. Yeah.
without being into it with each other, without wanting to kill each other, without
Yeah.
wanting to expose each other.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
But you got a family of ants eating off the crumbs of the
Yeah.
bread. And
Yeah.
they taking it back to the house
Yeah.
to
Yeah.
feed other ants.
Ain't that something? Yeah. Ain't that something? Yeah.
But if I'm hungry, I can't even go to my brother's house and say, man, let me get a couple slices of bread. Man, shit, I ain't got no bread. I just seen the bread sitting on the table before I left. You feel me?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes,
The
sir.
human race, bro. It's
Yeah.
the human, man. All these other animals know how to get along and they coexist together. They know how to hunt together. They know how to eat together. When you see lions kill, yeah, the male might eat first, but guess what? He gonna leave some for the female and the children.
What?
All in, but it's only in the human race, man. The order of operation is fucked up.
Yeah. Yeah.
We don't want to help each other. We sit back and laugh because another person hungry. What?
Yeah.
That's the worst shit you could do. Eat while another person starves, especially in their face.
Yeah. Yeah.
Man,
Yeah.
God will make it to where you have to bend over and ask for something.
Yeah. Yeah.
You could be up today, down tomorrow. This shit happens like this, bro. You could be laughing and enjoying life today, and tomorrow you could be crying trying to figure out what the hell happened.
Yeah. And like J Rock was saying, always J Rock always breaks it down when we talking about our brother Kelly. You have to have a certain relationship with God, man, to take so many hits for so long, man, and still maintain not only your sanity but your integrity. And you ain't throwing nobody under the bus, man, because you know your truth. You know your truth, and you can have the patience, man, and just let that just go. Everybody since you've been off, nephew, recently that have come across and talked about this, man, they've been going through some hell, man. I don't know. I ain't saying this connection. I'm just saying.
Oh, it's
And,
gonna happen. Yeah, Larry. Yeah, Jimmy did tell the savages to go and do the press conference in front of the man house. That did happen.
yeah,
But people starting to see. I see people been coming on the video. They see
yeah,
that everybody coming to the conclusion that Sparkle has something to do with this tape situation.
right.
Everybody starting to see this shit. It ain't hard. We just got to keep doing what we do, man. And what I want to do, I want to come back, and I want to go back. I think I want to go back to like one of the first Storm Monroe interviews, man.
Mhm.
I want to go back to one of the first Storm Monroe phone calls with kellz. You know, because we still got the New York appeal in process right now. We haven't heard nothing, and that's crazy
Right.
to me too. Because how we hear back from Chicago so fast? Then
Mm.
Harry and Lenny Weber went on kick the bucket.
Mm. Who that?
Lenny Weber, the judge,
Oh yeah, 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 yeah,
yeah, he went on
yeah,
kick the bucket.
yeah.
You know, I guess that's why he was rushing the trial.
Who knows? Yeah, who knows? Probably. Yeah,
He didn't have much time to go.
yeah,
I told
yeah.
people a long time ago. I said, I don't think that R. Kelly karma train real.
Man, bro, it's It's real as the sky is blue and cloudy. Yes, sir.
Anybody told, and then people say, well, Leonard Weber was 87 years old. I'm like, he tried other cases, ain't had no issue, but boy, after he did an R. Kelly trial, now all of a sudden he dead now.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Let's see something.
Yeah, I remember that last clip you did, nephew, about Jim with that black guy sitting there in that room. I don't know what kind of form that was, when he was talking about, well, tell him what's your idea of who you think sent you the tape. You know what I mean? And he tried to put it on the nation. That's the last thing I remember.
Oh yeah,
Yes, you did. Yeah, I said that's interesting.
I don't know. You must have missed it, because I did the one where he talked about Stephanie. He reached out to Stephanie. She didn't want to talk to him, and then he said a week later, then she come calling him back. No, this is after she got fired from R. Kelly. Then she come calling Jim back. So Jim, when Jim called her about the tape, she said she didn't want to talk about it. So once kellz fired her, she come calling Jim back. Now Jim tell her he can't do nothing without a tape.
Right.
So Jim mysteriously get the tape in the mail.
Another coincidence. Can't be no coincidence.
No name on it.
Yeah. But that recent thing, but then he gonna yeah, man. That's shucks, man. Did you recently see?
Man. I broke it down.
I know everybody probably saw that, and I really don't follow Umar Johnson. I really don't, ain't really got no comment, no which way about him. However, I know I saw one clip, but he was talking about Mr. Kelly as far as what was owed to him, and the stuff he broke down. I was like, whoa, wow. He probably like the only one really boldly that would be able to say that. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I'm like,
that
wow.
video had that many views on there.
Yeah. You talking about the one I'm talking about, nephew?
The one we did when I played the Dr. Umar Johnson interview.
Okay.
That video got 5,000.
Wow.
I didn't even know that. I hadn't even been keeping up with it. Let's see. Is this the one you're talking about?
Dang, Jim Derrick guys just had a recent interview or something?
Hold on.
Ooh. Wow, Jim.
Jim better not open his fucking mouth. I'm dead on his ass. I go.
Sure. Wow, Jim.
Yeah, I think that one is it. Hey, man, we got our own way. Everybody else doing it. We got to start making our own way, man. We got to reestablish our own way. Get the Black Wall Street back. For real.
Say, we kept running the tape back. Kind of looked like y'all head.
Right.
I seen y'all in them other chats over there. I kept on.
Gonorrhea, chlamydia was unknown.
DJ UTV. DJ UTV. Shout out to DJ UTV. Let's take a listen.
Cocaine in our community, but sexually transmitted diseases in our.
Yes, which we even had before that because they started.
DJ, you go crazy. So they put crack cocaine in our community, but sexually transmitted diseases in our.
Yes, which we even had before that because they started giving us STDs during slavery. Because remember, according to their scientists, many of the STDs that Black people got were foreign to us in Africa. Gonorrhea, chlamydia was unknown on the African continent. Those are European diseases. And how did we get them? Because they raped our mothers, raped our fathers, raped our daughters. You see, remember now, during slavery, it was very common to catch a slave master 40, 50 years old in the bed with a 7-year-old Black girl raping her. Pedophilia and slavery went hand in hand. And that's why there's a movement in America right now to legalize pedophilia. The age of sexual consent is 16. They want to take it down to 14. People want to take it down to 12. And there was just a body from the United Nations that came out with a statement a couple months ago. I read it when I was speaking in Barbados this past spring, that they said people should not be charged with a crime for having sex with minors if the minors give their consent. Can I ask you a question? How can my 12-year-old daughter give her consent to have sex with a 40-year-old man? You see that? How can your 8-year-old son consent to having gay sex with a 50, 60-year-old man? The reason why the pedophile movement is trying to normalize sex with children is many of the world's leading pedophiles are multi-billionaires who can't afford to go to jail. This is why Epstein had to be murdered. Jerry Epstein wasn't the only one. He's just one of the organizers. You understand? Bill Clinton was on that plane with Epstein. Donald Trump was on that plane with Epstein.
Lies.
Hillary was on that plane with Epstein. I think Bill Gates was on that plane with Epstein. You know why Epstein was murdered? They said it was a suicide. They killed him. He said, I'm not going down by myself. When he said that, they had to kill him because he would have started naming names. I believe Barack and Michelle was on the Epstein plane. You feel me?
Oh, yeah, they
So
were.
pedophilia is not about one person. It's about a movement. And unfortunately, they used R. Kelly as a scapegoat to deflect from.
My.
Now y'all pay attention now. Make sure y'all listening to what Dr. Umar is saying. And hold on right quick. Hold on just a second.
Honestly, Trump wasn't getting down with Epstein like that.
I gotta put something up. What you think so far? What you think so far while I put this up? Make sure y'all chat. Everybody in the chat, make sure y'all hitting that like button, man. Make sure y'all hitting that share button. All my moderators, make sure y'all greeting everybody as they come in. If I'm not able to see their names in the chat, make sure y'all also, moderators, if y'all can help me by reminding people to hit the like button, hit the share button, subscribe to the channel, and also, moderators, can y'all put the ways to donate to the channel in the chat as well? What you think so far about the things that he said? Haven't we talked about? I've said this on this channel on countless occasions about what used to go on back in the day, and now in the present time, they're trying to take what they done to us and make us the face of it.
Right. Correct.
Yeah.
Correct.
I need everybody to understand, and I yield back real quick. There's always a greater power working behind the scenes. And I'll just let that stay right there. He's saying some interesting points. He's hitting on some, interesting topics. So we're just going to hit a Westy where his headspace is at with it and where his focus is and what he's trying to conclude with it. But I'll just say it again. There's always a greater power. And I emphasize greater power. This whole central theme of what Nephew's going to talk, and mind you, me and Nephew has not even talked before this live. So this is how organic this is going to be. Man, Nephew hasn't said anything about this live. I have no clue of the direction he wants to go other than look at what the title is. But I want you to hear me when I say this today. I'm going to teach today. There is a greater power always working in the four corners of this globe. And I'll let that breathe and elaborate on that later. I'll get back to you next week.
And I wanted to put this copyright disclaimer up here, this fair right use disclaimer. And all the words that are being spoken by Dr. Umar is 100% owned by Dr. Umar, 100% Dr. Umar's views on things. And Big Val Opinion is going to reserve his comments until Dr. Umar is done. So, all right, now we got the copyright disclaimer out the way. I'm glad I was able to add that. There's something that I forgot to upload as well. So that is out the way. Let's get back started with this thing.
Why Epstein was murdered, they said it was a suicide. They killed him. He said, I'm not going down by myself. When he said that, they had to kill him because he would have started naming names. I believe Barack and Michelle was on the Epstein plane. You feel me? So pedophilia is not about one person. It's about a movement. And unfortunately, they used R. Kelly as a scapegoat to deflect from the white-owned, white-controlled, white-led, white-financed pedophile movement. Don't get me wrong. If R. Kelly is having sex with underage children, he should be held accountable for that. But that's not why R. Kelly went to jail. R. Kelly went to jail because a certain music company was stealing R. Kelly's music, didn't want to pay for it, so they had to bankrupt him through lawyer fees by charging him with the sexual exploitation of the children. Same thing with Bill.
I told y'all.
Ooh. Did y'all hear that?
Dr. Umar was gonna drop that juice.
Wait.
Dr. Umar was gonna speak. Now this the type of content that the people like, man. This video almost got 5,000 views. I mean, almost 400 likes. They went crazy on this video. DVY, what's up, man?
What's good with it? What's good with it, everybody? Everybody on the panel, everybody in the chat.
Oh, what it do, man?
Who's that? Who's that out there? Uncle Muse?
Yes, sir.
J Rock, is that Beasley?
That's me,
I'm
right?
good. Yeah, I'm good, man. Just wanted to tap in for a little minute. Yeah, I couldn't type in the chat, man. I don't know what happened.
See if you can type in there.
I'll be
Yellow
messing.
Beasley, that's on me, baby.
It's been a while since I've been on the platform, man. I'm starting to go to school now and everything, so I'm trying to make it clean. So
you see my comment?
No.
I don't see.
Oh, I see it now.
What did he say?
Yo.
Yep.
Yeah, what about that bitch ain't came up on mine yet? I see Uncle Charles. What up, y'all?
Anisimo, she need to be hopping in here too.
What's good with Anisimo? Man, I just been chilling, man. Though, staying to myself a lot, trying to stay in my lane, man.
I'm sitting in the private chat, man. You gotta chat in the public chat. I see you in the private chat.
That's in the private?
Yeah. The hell, man? Put the Joe down.
Oh, Lord. Hold on. My bad. Wait, what I gotta push? Join the chat? No, because then I jump out, right?
Oh, shit.
No, you just go. I think you press comments and that's it.
Right. I did. And I got something at the bottom that say join chat, though. But if I do that.
Join chat. Yeah, go join chat.
Hold on. No, wait. Tap on and then tap on comments. No.
Yeah.
See, that make me jump out. I told you.
Shit, hey, I don't know, man. I ain't been on this thing in 2 months, man.
Let me see. Hold on. Why am I still in here? I'm still talking to you, though. I don't know why.
You might got a government device.
I got it. I I had to read.
You may have a government device.
No. Okay. All right, there you go. Now, Beasley, what did it say?
Yo. I see it. Oh, I was on here.
Man, it was something else. I know it was something else I wanted to do with talk to y'all about, right? Because I'm gonna do a review on this. I found some other video. I gotta go through my history, but this other channel, they had down there 1 million views, and they were saying that the song, which we already talked about, the song "You're Not Alone" was made for Aaliyah. Yo,
I never heard that.
Yeah, man, I've been chilling, man. Staying on myself, staying on my lane. I've been doing a few lives over there, Muse, man, on my channel, man.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. I ain't know you had no channel.
Yeah, man, I've been on the grind over there. Me and Cookie, we've been doing our thing on both our channels, man.
Okay.
Putting out the DB Wild experiences and stuff, Yeah,
I just been staying up under the radar, man. Staying away from every negative thing, all the foolery, trying to get my head space back right and keep it focused. Get my core, my center straight. Keep my head on the swivel, man.
Got to. Understood, man. Yeah, man. I'm starting to see that's what it's about. Got to, man.
Yeah.
Stay in your own lane.
These jokers out here in Chicago, man, they beyond buck wild. They straight wild.
You know what's so crazy? You mentioned that, bro. Man, me and Levi and them was just talking about that, man. over there on Uncle JoJo channel. We were just talking about that, man. Man, there's so much going on out here in Chicago, man,
The
and
other night, it
stuff.
was 109 shootings, man. 109 shootings.
Yeah,
People got murdered,
you
bro.
know,
These jokers out here wilding.
we got that bipolar ass weather and whatnot, man. And then,
Uh-huh.
you know, all the stuff. I'm looked up the other day. I'm like, damn, niggas still shooting fireworks? For what?
Yeah.
This is
Yeah.
over. It's just so much going on, man. Out in Chicago, it just don't make no sense. It's crazy out here. I mean, stuff is all these shootings and stuff going on, like you said, man. And you know, they done shut down all the places, the little juke joints and everything. I was just saying, man, it wasn't, you know, they try to make it seem like they shut down the little bars and stuff because of the pandemic. No, it ain't had nothing to do with that, man. They did it because it was all the shootings and murders and stuff that happened up in these places, man. You can't even stay at the lakefront no more past what 8, 9 o'clock.
Yeah, that's right.
It's not
That's right.
safe.
And I heard
Yeah.
y'all out there in Chicago, y'all about to have a Democratic National Convention.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. That's foolery.
And I believe
Yes,
y'all not about to play with these people because these Democrats been taking over for too long.
man. You know,
It's just a system,
Y'all
period,
obsessed.
man.
Yeah,
It don't
obsessed
matter
with
who in
power.
it don't matter who in office, man. You got to look at the spirit behind these leaders.
yeah,
The spirit behind these leaders that's in working. History always repeats itself.
exactly.
Look at the ancient Babylon kingdom. What happened there? Look at Nebuchadnezzar. What happened with that? Look at Medo Persia. You know what I mean? Look at what the Romans did. Look what Greece. Look what Greece did. You know what I mean? History repeating itself, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. It's not.
Not as
It's not
yeah.
like you say. It's not who they putting in office. It's not just about who they put in office. It's the. You know what I'm saying? Well, it is. It is. It is about the people that they put in the office too. I admit
It
that
really is.
because man, the people that they get there that look black, they don't mean that they for the blacks. You know, that's 100. I don't know too. Y'all know I don't know too much about the politics thing on that level like that. I ain't getting into all that. I'm just
Right.
knowing a little bit about what I know. You know what I'm saying? What I see, I'm gonna say it like that.
Right.
You
Right.
know? Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Definitely is, man. But other than that, everything been okay, man.
Yeah.
Just been chilling, man. That's
I'm
about
just
it.
I just glad Kellz got another lawyer on his attorney on his team, the same man
Yeah.
that got McDavid off. I think, in my opinion, I saw this in Spinfire's chat. Someone said that they believe that Darryl McDavid's conscience got the best of him.
Well,
Mm.
I'm not
he
even gonna touch that.
the thing with Darryl McDavid, man, a lot of people don't remember. Some people may remember. When the case first came the case first came in Chicago, when Jennifer first got on the case, she tried to severance them from each other.
Facts.
Kellz and McDavid, because she found out that the restaurant that McDavid got the $1 million for was supposed to be in Kell's name and his name, but Kell's name wasn't on the restaurant.
Dang.
Then the credit card that he was using to take his family on vacations and shit. And Jennifer was like, well, she wanted the severance, but they denied the motion to severance.
Mm-hmm.
So this is shit that they know what's going on. McDavid know what's going on, but I think that him and Kellz have talked and discussed, certain things, and that's the reason why the government denied McDavid from going to see Kellz in Buckner. Well, Buckner denied McDavid visitation paperwork. But now Bo Brindley and them on the case now. So guess what? Kellz and McDavid and Bo and all them gonna be able to talk and fix their issue. You know what I'm saying? So hopefully that, I ain't gonna say hopefully with God's will, that's gonna all work out. McDavid gonna fix his part that he played in it. Kellz gonna fix his part. Them grown men have some talking to do. You know what I'm saying? And like Kellz say, I haven't always been perfect. I've made mistakes. he was learning as he go. You know what I'm saying? And then some of these people like McDavid, who had he worked for, who had he managed before Rob? Nobody. So
Nobody.
Rob trusted you as a fresh manager to come in. He trusted you with his career. So
Right.
of course there's gonna be hiccups in that shit. So as men, what we do is we right our wrongs when we able to have a conversation as men. But if we never grow up, we gonna stay at each other neck. You know what I'm saying? So I think that the McDavid and Kellz situation is way better now than it was when he found out he only had 300K.
Right. Yeah.
So I'm pushing for that relationship to get mended, and even if they don't ever work together again, at least they gotta understand it. And McDavid, fixed everything, made everything right. You know what I'm saying? Because the man finances, him 75 million records sold, man, that man shouldn't. It shouldn't be a day he don't think about. It shouldn't be a day he get up. He can't do what he want to do in his life. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, and a lot of that shit came, with in that era. Look at like when we sit back right now and we think about, Kell's career. When we hear him talking about like how he kept from one snake to another snake, from that snake, like everybody came around, everybody had hidden agendas, everybody had their own motive to get ahead. Now this man dealing with cash, he trusting these people with millions of dollars. They giving him stipends.
Right.
You got a millionaire running out of gas and don't even got a card in his cup. Like how? How?
That don't make sense so bad it ain't funny, huh?
Yeah. Yeah.
You
That don't
got
even
people
sound right.
like Demetrius Smith pissed off at this man because he done got his stipend, which he got to take care of his family with, but you pissed off because he didn't give you none of his money. But he didn't hire you. Go to the man who hired you, Barry. But you scared of Barry, but you want to give Rob a knuckle sound. A headache. He want to give Kellz a headache, but he won't say nothing to Rob. He won't say nothing to Barry, but he won't give Kellz a headache.
Right.
Say, shame the devil. Shame the devil.
That's chapter 7, boy. That's chapter 7, something else.
Man, so you look at this stuff, and I think the government knows once McDavid and Kellz and them beat those charges in Chicago, they didn't want them to be able. They didn't want them working together because they knew that the information that McDavid and Brindley has is all the information from Ed Jensen and Jack Palladino.
Yep. And those are the two people that died because they knew so much.
Yeah. What they try to stop wind up happening anyway.
And then they killed Linda Minch.
Divine order.
Divine order, man. Look, you took it out of my mouth. Divine order, man. When it's meant to be, it's gonna be. No matter if you got to cross the sea or go over a Grand Canyon.
Right.
It's gonna happen. No obstacle, man. No obstacle is gonna be able to defeat you from getting to where you need to get to. You know what I'm saying? So that's that, man. So now we have like I say, man, I hope to see people, hope people come out in December. I'm telling people it's going to be cold. This is the North. It's going to be cold. So, but if you're coming out and you're coming to the city, man, get in with me. Tap in with me. So we can link, you know what I'm saying? Now, y'all know, man, the real ones anyway. Most definitely.
Facts.
I don't want to go viral for putting a motherfucker to sleep.
No, don't do that.
Larry up here too, man. Larry, me and Hawk up here. Larry, me and Larry went and had lunch. I be with Hawk. I'm good, man. Hawk about 6'6". Look like a wrestler, man.
All right, Larry. All right, Larry.
I got
Got
some,
your
got
own.
some security.
Got your own security. That's what's up.
Yeah, got some security, man.
Hey, I hope he better than Rick Ross security.
Oh, I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. J Rock, you hear him, J Rock?
Hey, Larry, I'm
that
only
was
5'4",
wild,
man. I'm
Man,
only
that's
5'4",
wild.
man. That ain't no shot to you, Larry. I don't want you come
Man,
reaching out,
Man, that
doing
was
your little
crazy.
wrestling moves on me, man.
man,
No,
yeah,
Larry,
man. When
you
I
know he
saw
my
that,
man, so that's my
yeah.
guy,
Ross
man.
say every day I'm hustling.
Right.
Every day. Man, you got your
Hey,
body security beat down.
Officer Rick.
hey, that's what he gets for trying to steal the name from the real Rick Ross.
Right.
Yeah, Freeway Rick
Speedway.
Ross. He from here in
Speedway.
LA.
Yeah. You know what,
Man.
fellas? You know what? I was a little quiet. I was doing some digging.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
if anybody's interested, I found the article.
Oh, J Rock, the man.
Article.
I found it. It was on. I shared it on Provoke Thoughts Live.
Okay.
It's called Trump. Let's send it to Mar-a-Lago. Let us to free Kellz. Go to about the 1 hour and 29-minute mark.
Let me look it up on Derek's. Okay, he got my number. He ain't hit me up at all.
And I found it because I knew I shared it with him in a live, and I just couldn't find out which one it was, so I had to go through a few of them. But I found it, and the article is on that live, so I just did a screenshot on it.
Okay.
What's the live name?
Trump. Let's send it to Mar-a-Lago. Let us to free Kellz. It was about 4 months ago.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
It goes about the 1 hour 29-minute mark.
Okay.
Know this part.
Trump.
I'm trying to look for it on Derek's platform.
Let's see. I'm gonna go with this. And then I'm gonna be getting up out of here, man, so I can get myself ready for my week. Let me see. 4 months ago.
I found it, yeah. They say 29-minute mark.
No, about that.
Trump,
1 hour. 1 hour and 29 minutes.
That's 3 hours and 6 minutes.
Yeah, it's 3 hours and 6 minutes. Go to the 1 hour and 29-minute mark.
Yeah, that's where I'm at.
All right, that's where I'm at right now.
ALFY TV 10 in Lafayette, Louisiana had footage of R. Kelly going to court with his lawyer.
Here we go.
And the only reason I couldn't find the footage to that, I got a friend of mine that was on radio that did radio and TV back home.
I can't see it. Ain't showing the article ain't showing. I see it, but I can't see it. Provoke letters small.
Yeah. Do a screenshot and kind of expand it, and you'll see it. Because
I put it on large screen.
Man, it's so blurry.
What's going on, bro?
Let me try to see it in a higher quality. Dang, man, Derek should have.
Yeah, that shit's so small, boy. You already know. I just got prescribed glasses, and I still can't see that shit.
I've been prescribed glasses for 16 years, and I can't see this.
Yeah, but like I said, but I knew I had it somewhere. It was around. I knew it was. I just couldn't find it. But like I said, I'm still gonna keep digging and see if I can find it so I can actually have.
When you find it big, man, make sure you send that shit to me.
Oh yeah,
I'll be straining my eyes. I have a headache, boy. I'm getting old, boy.
You ain't old. You ain't old yet.
I
You
gotta
get some money.
keep waking up, man.
What?
I went to sleep one night, woke up, got gray in my beard, blind as fuck, blood pressure, everything. I'm going to apply for me a goddamn hover round. Look at the Hawks. They got some sons too, some big ones. Shit, they better not play no Big Vi. Oh yeah. and if you coming, you know, in December, and you know, to support, man, you know, we're gonna have. You know, I'm not telling you that you have to represent Big Vi opinion, but I will
All
try
right,
to have
guys,
some
I'm out
T-shirts for people, you know, for people who would like Big Vi opinion T-shirts. I might do a couple, about 5 or 10 that I may just give away, you know.
Right.
Just
I'm still
for
rocking my hat,
representation.
nephew. I'm still rocking my
Oh
hat
yeah,
and my shirt.
I'll add a glass. And look, I went and got my prescription glasses, and I got the
I
same
gotta give me
one.
some more.
My prescription.
Okay, I gotta give me some more too.
Yeah, all right, I'm gonna
Okay.
head out, man, because I'm on a deadline. I gotta turn these assignments by before midnight. So
That's what's up, man. All the best wishes, my brother
Hey,
Yellow
stay
B.
in school, man. Stay in school.
Yes,
That's the
sir.
safe thing to do. What you going to school for, Yellow Bees?
So I'm going to school to be a physical therapist assistant.
That's what's
don't
up,
get no
man.
charges, man. I be touching on motherfuckers. That's a very sketchy industry to be in.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
I just want to work with the elders and stuff, but I ain't
Oh yeah, you
trying
say
to.
you're doing it for your dad, right? Your dad be needing that physical therapy, right?
Yeah, pain his legs and stuff. But I ain't trying to get, you know, all up in the NBA and stuff. I just want to be a citizen that works for people to help people. That's it.
Now no massage and all that shit. Then they try to give you. They try to pay you without that. They try to pay you in physical cash and not.
And if they get on your nerves, just laugh at it and laugh about it. Because ain't nothing else you could do. You can't do nothing to them.
I'll just try to help with their lower body, make sure they be able to be all right. That's all, man. I ain't trying to do all that sexualizing.
She might come in. She might come in and want you to work on her lower body. It may be so good she might want you to go up to her upper body.
Yeah, but she won't be playing with me like that. I know a
Hey,
fool.
I'm gonna tell you what to do before you go. If she do, grab your chest like Red Fox. I'm coming home.
Damn.
All right, man. I gotta get going, man.
All right, bro.
But I'll
be safe,
back.
man.
All right. Have a blessed one.
This a big one.
Yes, sir.
This a big one, Elizabeth. Oh man. Yeah, man. So we discovered some things, man. We discovered that also, you know, the artists, you know, to recruit their master recordings, man, it's 35 years. Artists have, you know, he have to wait 35 years to get his masters. But
that's insane, though, man. That's insane,
about
though.
it is you have to start filing the paperwork to notify the label starting the 30th year. So me and J-Rock and Yellow Beezy pointed out that 2020 would have made 30 years for Rob to start the paperwork process. But he's been locked up since 2019.
Whoa, that ain't no coincidence. I don't care what nobody tell me. They knew what they was doing. That's, man, I tell you, man, that stuff just burns me up, J-Rock. Every time that just, I tell you, man. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But I tell y'all, man, we're gonna come back and we're gonna attack this. We're gonna have a live strictly based around these master recordings.
Okay.
And then we're gonna do one. I want to do one about, that narrative. Really, I don't want to. I want to do the You Are Not Alone situation with this channel. Talking about the song was dedicated to Aaliyah. I want to touch on that, but then I also want to review some of the New York. I want to review some of the stuff that took place in New York and the phone calls to Storm Monroe and kellz talking about, telling this girl to put the money behind the blue couch and the other girl finding the money and calling. We want to go back and revisit some of that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Oh yeah, we finna turn it up. Trey, what's going on, man? We finna turn it back up over here on Big Vibe Opinion, man. Get them numbers back up, man. Bringing that education, informative information. Not all the bullshit, not all the drama. Y'all already know, which I don't knock nobody for what they do, but I just don't do it over here.
Right.
Oh yeah, man. So y'all can do y'all closing statements, man. Oh boy, it felt good to hear you on here, man. See you on here.
Sir.
You know what I'm saying?
Blessing. Even though I'm on the plantation, but
Oh yeah, it's been a minute, J Rock, bro. Yeah. It was good to see you. DV, fuck, I hear from you at least once a week.
Right.
Yeah, good to see you too, Vi. Oh, by the way, let me go ahead and say this one thing before we bounce. I think there's no debate on who the king of R&B is, because hell, why would you have a show, a tribute with Usher, and you didn't have one male artist perform?
Man,
man.
Now, I think it was Nisimo that pointed this out to me. He said, now she believed that that some of the male artists might not have wanted to
turn it down, man. They
turned it down because I think Usher said something about R. Kelly. Tank said like, I ain't doing it.
Man, that motherfucker.
You ain't see Mario.
We talked was on the goddamn. What's his name? Tevin Cameron was on tour with Usher and told Usher shit he wasn't the king of R&B. And I heard the dude for the first time, man, that you brag highly about him. October London, is it?
Yes, yeah.
I see why Uncle like him.
Yeah.
Dude smooth.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Oh yeah, man. So
man, this was good, man. I missed this.
Man. Helping people, bro. I see DV Wild got his channel going now. Miss Cookie got her channel going, man. These people, they call me and man, one thing about it, man, I try to help everybody I can if it's something that I can do. I don't hold back on the knowledge and information. I try to pour into people, and because I want to see everybody, get out there and try it at least. You know what I'm saying? Be successful and hold it down. And shout out to the people who do reach out for information and believing in me, man. And I appreciate y'all. Y'all just don't understand how much they help me. How much it mean to me that y'all reach out, and ask questions. And like I say, when I got the time, like kellz say, I'm at my best when I'm needed.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I feel the same way.
Yeah. So I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna bounce. I'm about to fix me something neat, but definitely.
Hey, you know what? Too, I want to say something. Fuck Dallas before you get out of here.
Yeah.
What the Dallas? What?
Hey, that's if that's your stance. That's your stance. Hell, all I know is I'm just trying to get out of Texas heat. That's all I'm trying to do.
Go get Klay Thompson, man. I don't know. Fuck, I hope they don't even make the
I'm not touching that. I'm not even touching none of that.
I'm gonna say F the Mavericks, F the Cowboys, F the Rangers.
Hey, let me ask J Rock just before I bounce. Yo, honestly, to me, just me. I understand probably where LeBron's head is, but to me, just me, I think the younger son
basketball IQ is 100 times better than Bronny. Bronny is a workhorse. What's going to help Bronny is that he a workhorse, man. He don't care. He just do his thing and he just stay focused and that, you know what I mean? Standing there, I got that. That's going to carry him a long way. But as far as his IQ, you understand how I'm phrasing it, J-Rock?
I kind of understand what you're saying. And
Bryce got something that LeBron didn't even have at Bryce's age. Bryce got attitude, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
He got the basketball knowledge, but he has the attitude with his game.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And see, Bronny, he's like, he's too nice. He don't have that aggression, especially for his position.
Yeah, the killer instinct. Yeah, that eye of the tiger. Yeah, I hear what
You know
you're
what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
And LeBron, he came in, but LeBron, I saw his first out. Matter of fact, yesterday, I watched his first NBA game in the NBA. Dude went 25, 9, and 6. Fishing from, he was something different. Bronny ain't that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But like I say, he could be a good perimeter defender in the
NBA. Yeah.
You know, you got people like Pat Bell who made a name off of NBA. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Off of defense. Marcus Smart, defense. You know what I'm saying? Tony
Jimmy
Allen.
Butler.
Yeah.
Jimmy Butler got an offensive. You know, he got that mid-range game.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But Butler's a hell of a defender too, though.
Yeah.
You know,
the late Dennis Johnson. Yeah.
But I like it though, in a thing that I'm glad you mentioned that, because like one thing I take from that whole situation, man, how the world crucify a man for paving a way for his child.
Right.
And he's talked about, scrutinized, criticized.
Yeah.
But then if he would have abandoned his child, he would have been the same shit.
There you go.
You see what I'm saying? Most niggas run around here getting their homies a job. That motherfucker work, get one check and quit.
Right.
And then you get another job and you hire his ass again.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
We all, man, I'm gonna tell you, the best job reference is somebody that's already in the job.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So when you know somebody in that job that's got some pull, you go to him like, hey man, your job hired. Yeah, man, fill out an application. I'm gonna get him to pull it. You know, who wouldn't do that?
Yeah, I got you. Yeah, I've experienced that. Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
But then at the same time, you got the world, man. They really, the way that they talk about this shit is like, man, like, damn, I wish I was in that position to get my son, you know, shit. I drive a CDL. I talk to my kids every day, all the time, man. Get your CDL. If you ain't going to college, go get your CDL.
Right.
Yeah. Right now, me and my dad, my uncles, we sit around trying to come up with a plan to get our own company, get our own.
There you go.
So when our kids graduate, they ain't got to go work for another company.
You go.
Go get their CDLs, come right in the driver's seat for a family-owned business.
Yeah, that's it. There you go, nephew. Yeah, like Oklahoma, you had did. You know what I mean? You know, people. Yeah, the Black Wall Street. Yeah.
You have to, man. You have to be you are your child or your children's biggest advocate, man. And you
that's why I always shout out Master P, man, for just laying the blueprint for us, man. I hope a lot of people paying attention. Some is not. They don't get it, man. It's worth sitting down talking to that man. I'm telling you. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Kodak didn't want to pay.
Yeah, that's it. They wanted for nothing. Yeah. Like you owe me. Like you're supposed to get it to me.
Look how much money those people pay to go and sit down and talk to Michael Jackson for financial advice.
Yeah. Man, nephew, this was a blessing, man. I'm going ahead. I still got some more lunch left, so I'm gonna go ahead and nibble on that and just relax until next
couple of hours. I got 2 more hours to get out of here.
Okay.
Yeah. Blessing to everybody in the chat. Hope everybody enjoy themselves. Stay safe. Be prayed up. Continue lifting prayers up for Brother Kelly and his situation and his law team and everybody. And that's it, nephew.
Okay, yeah, man. Like also, if anybody in the chat would like to donate to the channel, man, you could do so by Big Val Opinion on Cash Out. Email me any information that you all may have or see. Big Val Opinion 88 at Gmail. And also, y'all see we don't have our background. We got the StreamYard logo. That means the bill need to be paid. You know, your boy been hustling, but paying my StreamYard is not in the budget right now. So, you know, if you all would like to donate, it's only $25. But if you all would like to donate so we can get our StreamYard back, so we can start dropping our images on the stream, playing our videos on the stream, and different things like that, man. Help your boy out, man. I don't really ask for too much. But let's we about to get this thing crunked back. I'm gonna try to come on here at least 2 to 3 times out of the week, bring y'all some content, and but we need to get our StreamYard back first. You know what I'm saying? I did this live today because I haven't seen you all, but you know, I like to see the background, Big Val Opinion, and different things going on in the background. Make it look like, make the channel look presentable. So, you know what I'm saying? If you'd like to donate to the channel, you can do so at Big Val Opinion on Cash Out. Or, you know, other than that, man, it's a blessing when we meet, man.
Yes,
until next time, shout out to everybody in the chat that came over. Regina, what's going on, man? I just seen you snuck in here. Trying to sneak in here, but you had your heels on. What's up, Regina? What's going on? Stephanie, what's going on? Yeah, man. So with that being said, y'all, I'll be posting on my community wall. So y'all make sure y'all look out on my community wall for the days that I will be going live. So it may be, I know Sundays may be one of the days. So it may be Sunday, Wednesday, and Friday, something like that. Sunday, Wednesday, Friday, something like that. So because Sunday is my off day, and then Wednesday, Friday. So yeah, so look on the community wall, look out on the community wall for the days I'll be going live. And like I say, man, I haven't been on here in so long. We've been on here for 3 hours, man. It don't even feel like it. But I've enjoyed the conversation. Hope everybody else have enjoyed the conversation. And until next time, man, salute. Hit me up, man. Hit me up, man. Anytime, anytime, man. Before you get to work or something, we can chop it up before you go to work. I'll be at work, so I know you normally leave about an hour or so ahead of time.
Right.
So
Right.
Hit me up.
Definitely. Gotcha. All right. I'm out. Blessing everybody. Peace. Later.
Me and my brother both, everything starts with music for me. So A&R'd the whole album or whatever, you know, but you know, like a lot of the tracks, like personally, and I remember the thing that hurt me the most, and I'm gonna air them out right now, is Jive Records, Barry Weiss. We made a deal that R. Kelly, this is before R. Kelly was really big. He only had one album out. He's gonna give us an original track for the soundtrack. So I flew to Chicago because R. Kelly and I, our attorney, business manager, was the same guy. Gave him the Menace VHS tape, and the next day I came back and he had a song for me that he wrote to Menace. And I listened to this song, I go, oh shit. That's how involved I was in the soundtrack. I called Barry Weiss at Jive Records. I said, I just heard R. Kelly's first #1 single. And he goes, oh shit, I can't wait to hear it. A week later he calls me and goes, I got good news and bad news. The good news is you're right. This is going to be his first #1 record. The bad news is it's not going on the soundtrack. Wow. It was Bump and Grind.
Wow.
And if you hear what he's saying at the opening of the song, he's talking about Kane, my my body's telling me yes, but my mind's telling me no, but my body's saying yes.
Wow.
Somehow came because of Jada's character, Ronnie, and his father figure, Purnell. Yeah, that's what it's about.
Wow.
Yeah.
Mind blown.
Wow. I've never said that publicly, but that's what that was. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. And it was a massive hit for him.
Because Honey,
his first hit.
Wow. Okay. Was it Honey Love, the scene that they used?
Yeah, because we took it because that was already the hit, like the successful music. So yeah, we
let Alan Hill.
Yeah.
Come on, man.